program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling, it's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
Great news! If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on, Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
It's a game that no one wants to be in. Your high hopes of getting a state championship. Your high hopes of getting to the big dance. Your high hopes of having a banner inside your gymnasium come crashing down in the quarterfinals, and then guess what? You got to wake up and you got to play the next day, and there's still a lot of pride on the line in that 5th place trophy. Probably not one that gets polished up like the others. However, it's still something to be proud of and something to build the program on with a consolation round championship. Today we start that consolation bracket and the consolation round. Good morning, is it still? It is. It's 11:49 a.m. Welcome into the exhibition hall at the Event Center here in Bismarck. I'm Nick Holbert, joined today by Mr. Bryce Gutnick on the call. Scott Woodmansey will be coming in my replacement after a little while here in this ball game, as we'll be covering two arenas again today with the semis and the consolation bracket. This is our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, locations in Minot and Bismarck. It's a 15-minute drive-through oil change. You can't beat it at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I'm bringing my broadcast partner, Mr. Bryce Gutnick. Bryce, first things first, we start the show today talking about that, you know, who wants to even be here right now when you've got the high hopes and the expectation of winning a championship? But somehow, some way, you got to be a gamer. You got to wake up and you got to play this game today. How big is a fifth place trophy for a West Fargo or a Bismarck Century? And what does that mean moving forward into the years to come?
Yeah, like you said, it's tough being in this situation. You're waking up, you're playing the early game in the consolation side. Your ultimate goal, play some more basketball. Get that seniors, that final game. Bring some hardware to display at your school.
Well, you got to win today to even get into that consolation championship game tomorrow. Losers are done here. It's the Century Patriots at 18-7. It's the West Fargo Packers at 10-15 coming into the showdown. Let's look at the bracket and how we got here today. And you know, this bracket, a lot of people thought the West region was going to be the dominating force inside of North Dakota AA basketball. That wasn't the case yesterday, as Minot was the only West region team to get through into the semifinals. They had a win over West Fargo, 86-61. Fargo North took down Century, 70-65. That ended up being a nail-biter. Davies took down Legacy, 76-38. Talking with Jason Horner after that game, that was far from a nail-biter yesterday, as Claybo and company ran right on through Bismarck Legacy. And then last night, the nightcap, West Fargo Cheyenne and Bismarck High. Wow, that ended up being a ball game, 75-70, the final score last night. That sets up the Packers and the Pats here this morning. Legacy and Bismarck in the next one. Semifinal action tonight on the main court. Minot and Fargo North, Davies and West Fargo Cheyenne. Were you surprised yesterday with the outcome, or maybe that's just the West region bias in me and my basketball community around me saying that the West had a pretty good shot of not only faring well, but a sweep yesterday? That was the opposite of the case.
Yeah, the two really competitive games we saw, Fargo North and Bismarck Century, you'd probably say Bismarck Century almost outplayed North that second half. They just off to a little slow start. They had a lot of opportunities. They got that lead down to 5. They couldn't get any closer. North hit some big shots and ended up winning that game. And how about last night? That was a great game. Bismarck and Cheyenne back and forth. Some key free throws from Cheyenne and good run by Bismarck. They went on a 10-0 run there in that second half. You thought maybe they could come back and get the W, but Cheyenne closed the door on that one. But a lot of talent out east, Nick. I've watched a good portion of basketball out there, and those teams kind of beat up on each other out there, and it's any given night you can get beat by anyone out there, it seems like.
We've got ourselves some talent on the floor in this showdown today, and talking about that East Region talent, how about the young man Tony Leal, 23.5 points per game for the 6'5 senior. He's going to have a big game here today to take down Bismarck Century, the Patriots that come into this showdown with an 18-7 record.
Yeah, they're going to have to get Tony Leal touches early and often. Minot kind of schemed and did a really good job in defending him yesterday in that ball game. Look for Tony Leal to get going early in this one.
On the other side, we highlight the young man by the name of Schaefer, Isaiah. He is the Co-West Region Senior Athlete of the Year, 18 points per game for him. Schaefer had a little bit of a slow start, it sounded like yesterday, but kind of turned it on and really was the floor general again at the end of the ball game, giving him a chance late.
Yeah, they also got some really good minutes from Gibby Kinnebrew yesterday. He was terrific off the bench. Kid that just works super hard out there, gives everything he's got out there. But it starts with Isaiah Schaefer. Really good perimeter shooter, just a great scorer all around. look for him to bounce back here today in this one.
Winner moves on. Loser has their season come to a close. When we come back here to the Event Center Exhibition Hall, we are going to get set and ready to meet our starting lineups. Then we'll also get set for our opening tip here today. It's the Pats taking on the Packers. Winner moves on to the consolation title game. Loser is eliminated here today. We've got it for you live on the PSP Network.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
There is no place like the country club. 18 holes of immaculate golf, along with golf simulator, PGA staff, club fitting and lesson, driving range and practice green, pro shop, delicious food, endless fun in the pool, and activities for the whole family. Learn more and become a member today.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. Well, if the teams are as sharp as that national anthem was here this morning, we're going to be in store for quite a ball game, Bryce.
We got a good crowd in here early today, Nick. There's a lot of energy in here.
Well, when I checked into the home-to-home last night, the hotel right near one of our favorite establishments, seems as if maybe the West Fargo fans were having a good time down in the lobby, as you would expect them to do at the state basketball tournament. They're here. They look sharp behind us. Century's got a good contingency here today as well. Not a position that Century's used to being in, or West Fargo. You talk about a couple teams and programs in the state of North Dakota that have a lot of respect when their opposition sees them on the schedule. They've been in the state tournament many times each, and two teams today that look to keep their season alive. How did you like the home-to-home last night? Were you a fan of it?
Yeah, great hotel, great location, like you said, within walking distance of one of our favorite establishments. We were right there, so no complaints on the hotel front from from Bryce Gutnick here, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun time in the hot tub tomorrow, my friend. I'm looking forward to it. But first, a full day of basketball. It is loser out round coverage here on the PSP Network. Nick Holbert, Bryce Gutnick on the call. You'll also hear Joe Cattell, Scott Woodmansey, and Chuck Claremont on the calls today at the Super 8 tournament. You know, you've been at this thing many times as a fan, and, you know, dating back to our days as high schoolers at Minot High, watching the Magi and the Jets play. In this position here in the exhibition hall where we sit right now, is there a better venue for this tournament? Obviously the Shack is money in Fargo, but you got to go over to the Fargo Dome to get there. Here at the exhibition hall at the event center, it really is the place for the Super 8.
You nailed it. What a great location. The volunteers, the staff, everyone's just been terrific. The fans, I mean, it's just nonstop action, Nick. You're in one hall, then you're in the main arena, and I mean, you could sit here and watch basketball for hours. I mean, just a great experience for the ultimate fan of high school hoops.
Yeah, this is a fun day. More fun if you win this one, without a doubt. Starting lineups, first for the Century Patriots. Oliver Jensen's going to get the start here today, along with Garrett Nisley. Also starting Cale Schomer. You've got Isaiah Schaefer on the floor as well. Talked about Nisley. Sister had a good game yesterday, it sounded like, as well. Drew Kemple gets the start today for the Century Patriots. On the other side, it's Loria, Fowl, Glant, McGregor, and Leal. West Fargo is in white. Century is in their blues here today as the game ball delivered by a gentleman from our forces. Big thank you to all those military men and women out there. God bless you all. God bless all of our veterans. Army National Guard on hand today delivering the game ball. Packers left to right, Patriots right to left. 18 minutes of the first half, 18 in the second. We are underway for loser out basketball as West Fargo wins the opening tap. And the shot comes deep for three, straightaway three, and Keaton McGregor buries it with a swish.
What an ideal start for the Packers. There's some great movement at top of the key. McGregor knocks down a three.
Well, the pace is rampant right now early out of this ball game, is crashing towards the rack. Schomer finds his way through as he weaves in, and Schomer goes up for his first field goal.
Finishing with the left in contact. Schomer with a nice answer.
West Fargo going to work now as they set it up top here. Sam Glantz got it on the drive into the paint. Turn around to his left side. Took too many steps, Bryce. And the travel is called. Century gets the ball back. You like the pace early on?
Yeah, great pace. These two programs, a lot of pride. They're really into, they want to play some more basketball, Nick. I'm going to tell you that.
It's Belcheski in his 7th year for West Fargo going against Darren Batterd in year number 14 for Century. Talk about two respected coaches. Belcheski has been Presby for quite some time since I've been on the scene calling these games. He's just got a demeanor about him that is very calming, but also pretty intense at times as well.
Yeah, I had a great conversation with Darren Mattern, just a great guy. We had a good talk yesterday.
To the rack, crashing up and in. It's Loria that's got his first two as he weaved in from the elbow, turned on the Jets and put it in with the left hand. 5-2, Packers on top. 16:45 to tick down in the first half.
Loria, so long, so athletic, that wingspan. Good defender, finishing with the left on the other end.
Little runner in the lane, bounced off the rim for Cale Schomer, rolled out, and the Packers have it back here. Minute 30 into the contest. 7 points on the board already. The Packers have 5 of them as Loria's got it in the corner, sends it into the paint. Here's a little post play, and the big man inside, Tony Leal. Wow, that's going to be a factor the rest of this ball game.
Look for that in this game. Get the ball to Leal on the block. Nice soft touch, knows how to finish around the rim.
7-2 West Fargo on top. 16:05 to play, opening half. Nisley's got it on the top of the key. Over on the right side, spun it to the left now where it comes here to Kemple. Kemple on the drive. He's double teamed here. Kemple hounded, ball stripped. Tony Leal's got it to Loria. Loria's back across the timeline. Loria sets up shop, 15:50 to play, first half. Deep three coming for the Pack. Off the mark, Pats have the rebound as it's pulled out of there. And Nisley's got it here on the far right wing. Nisley on the drive down to the baseline, takes it and spins it off to the corner where it's in the hands of Schomer. Schomer trying to put it in the middle of the lane there for Jensen, but the Packers have defense again. And in transition, they run down to the other end of the floor. That 3 attempt is going to be way short from McGregor. May have got tapped, but either way, it's out of play, and Century gets the ball back.
Defensive intensity is there early for the Packers. Forced a couple turnovers here in these first few minutes, getting out running.
I misspoke, Bryce. It was tapped. It went off a Century, so the Packers inbound underneath their own rack. And then it's knocked out of play by Nisley again here with 15:22 to play first half. This game and tournament coverage brought to you by our friends at Thomas Family Funeral Home along with Prairie Coatings. They bring you tournament coverage along with our friends at Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. It's MSU, where more than 96% of recent college grads are either employed or continuing their education. Seymour into the ballgame for West Fargo, worked it up top. Here's a 3 attempt coming away off the front of the rim from Sam Glant. West Fargo another rebound. That category's been dominated early by the Packers, as driving to the rack and putting up a shot was McGregor, but he was off the mark, and Century gets the ball back.
It's been some great ball movement to start this game for the Packers, getting some really good looks.
Under 15 to play, first half, 7-2, West Fargo on top. Kinnebrew into the ball game, put it up, he scored, and he's fouled on the drive as Kinnebrew's got his first points of this loser-out matchup.
We saw a lot of that yesterday. His ability, that blow-by speed, get to the rim, finishing, chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Serve Pro free throw line for Kinnebrew, no problem there for the young man that's only a freshman, averaging 7.10 points per game. 7.1 points per game. 7.10 would be 8, wouldn't it, Bryce?
Yeah, it would round up to 8, Nick.
Thank you so much for your help on that one. 7.1 for him on the season. Century's got the ball back. They trail by 2 at 7-5. We can't thank Dave Zittleman and his staff at Bismarck Public Schools, the athletic director in charge of getting all these logistics and everybody at the event center put together for these tournament games, and the hospitality that PSP Network has received over the last 2 weeks with the WDA tournament last week and this tournament, the Super A this week. We're very grateful for the relationship we have with everybody involved here at the event center, and we can't thank them enough for another job well done. Nisley gets it on the inbound. Jump shot for 3. Nisley bangs it in.
Great out-of-bounds play. Nisley just kind of snuck right down into the corner for a knockdown 3.
Other side, the counter shot from downtown. Tony Leal, the big man at 6'5", can stroke it from deep as well, Bryce. 10-8 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Is it going to be tied? It is, as Kinnebrew goes up and puts it in the lane, and Kinnebrew with a quick 5 points, and we're tied at 10. Chance to make it a lead here for Century on the old-fashioned three-point play.
How about the impact of Kinnebrew right off the bench? Got his second opportunity at a three-point play. I was going to ask you, Nick, do you remember his dad in Minot High days, Mark Kinnebrew, playing for the Magi?
Pretty strong competitor for old Minot High back at 97, 98 time frame, somewhere around there.
He could play ball. He was so fun to watch.
Here's a jump shot. Here's a free throw from the free throw line. That one's off the mark from Kinnebrew. Hey, it's early still, Bryce. We're doing our best here. Leal on the runner, put it up off the rim, no good. Pulled down by Schaefer, 10-10 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 13:56 ticking down here in our opening half as a jump shot from behind the three-point stripe for Schaefer was taken, but he's fouled. And big Tony Leal saying, hey, what am I supposed to do on that? He's rung up with his first personal, and 3 shots will come now for Schaefer. One of the best free throw shooters, if not the best in the entire WDA, is at the free throw line.
Yeah, I think the refs saying they didn't allow Schaefer to land on that three-point shot, hence the foul on Leal.
First points for Schaefer in the ballgame come from the Serve Pro free throw line. And Century's got an 11-10 lead with 13:51 here remaining in the first half, making a 2-point lead as Schaefer goes 2 for 2. How do you like 92% from the free throw line?
I don't even think the first 2 have hit the rim. That's Those are Steph Curry-like numbers from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's not just one game. That's an entire season, folks. This young man has been money, but he missed on the third one. Rimmed in that out, but it's a 2-point lead for the Patriots with 13:45 to play here in our first half.
I think they call that the announcer's jinx there, Nick, that we just did to him.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about those numbers after the shots are taken next time. It's going to be a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be charged on Centuries. Now, who was that on? That was on 52, Joey Kralik. Yeah, it's my fault. The way that the ref put the numbers up with the left and right hands, I think we've got it ironed out now. Kralik got his first. Packers get the ball back. They trail by 2 at 12-10 with 13:20 to play here in the opening half. On the drive now towards the rack. Loria picked off there. Here come the Century Patriots with the basketball. Oliver Jensen off now here to Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew right at the Serpro free throw line. Planted the feet, had to dish the ball off to Schaefer, who works at the top of the key. Worked it back to Kinnebrew on the left wing. Kinnebrew down inside the umbrella now, right towards the baseline. Sent it out. Here's a jump shot. Rolling, spinning, and dropping in for the big man for the Pats. It's Spears with his first field goal of the ball game.
Nice little touch there by Spears. The elbow J, getting him into the scoring column.
14-10, Century on top. Tony Leal crashes towards the lane. Spears got a handle on the basketball. Century intercepts, and here come the Pats. It's Schaefer pulling up for three. In then out. Spears hard on the rebound, but it's taken away by Leal. The big man goes behind his back, frees it far side. Three on its way. Bingo. Aiden Samick from downtown. That's a monster three-pointer. And the Packers are back within one at 14-13 with 12:20 left in the first half.
Samick, you saw a lot of that yesterday, the ability to shoot the three ball.
Spears spin move in the lane. Little razzle-dazzle from Spears. It was off the mark. Scrubbing for his own rebound. Coming in for West Fargo was foul. And Fouls the last one to touch it. The ball goes out of play, and it will be Century basketball on the offensive side of the floor here with 12:10 to play in the first. It's 14-13, Patriots on top.
Those two are going at it down low there. Tony Leal and Ajura Spears are battling in this one.
Don't you love how there's oftentimes at tournaments there's those games that are just sleepers, and you know, it's like, maybe we could have maybe not done that one. We could have sat at the hotel a little longer. This has a state championship atmosphere and feel to it right now, doesn't it?
Yeah, like I said, two programs that take a lot of pride in being here and performing well and had some success. And they want to get to that fifth place game tomorrow, Nick. Ultimate goal.
Loria touched the basketball. It was poked out of bounds. Century will get it back, and they're going to inbound the ball once again. Coming up here with 12:05 to play in our first half. Up top here for the Century Patriots, they go to work with Spears. Here's a jump shot that's out from about 12 feet that rolls in. Drew Kemple's into the book with his first points of the ball game.
That's a great little set play. Spears, that little dribble handoff, kind of sets that screen, gets a wide open look for Kemple.
Runner in the lane, foul, dished the ball off, and then he went to the wood hard. He's going to be fouled on the play. Foul's charged on Century's number 32. I'm sorry, number 42, Aldinger. I might need to see an optometrist. Ball sent in. Aldinger's going to intercept the basketball. Got it here. Runner in the paint, left hand finish. Drew Kemple from Aldinger. And Century is up by 5 at 18-13 with 11:35 left here in the opening half. Wide open look for the Pack underneath the hoop. It was sent back up top there from Trofgruben. Now it's sent inside, forcing the opportunity of the offense. There was Leal, but it was touched by the Patriots. And Century will be on defense still. Packers will get the ball back underneath their own offensive hoop with 11:25 to play here in this first half. It's 18-13, and Century defensively has really been impressive here.
Yeah, they've turned it up on the defensive end. Multiple turnovers in these last few possessions caused by the Pats.
Packers with possession. They work the ball around here. Sent back away off of Trofgruben again. Back to the top of the key. Shot clock's down to 5 for West Fargo. On the drive now, pull up. Little Steph Curry jump shot off the mark there from the free throw line missed from McGregor. And we go back the other way now for Century as they've got possession here on the drive. Kemple down to the block, sent it underneath. No good there as they tried to connect with Aldinger. And the ball's going to come back away to West Fargo. And a foul away from the basketball on Century. Schomer's going to be charged with his first.
It's been this pace has been right from the jump here, Nick. Just this fast-paced action. It's been great.
I had a Red Bull and orange juice. Let me start over. I had 2 Egg McMuffins and an orange juice in the hotel continental breakfast. I wish they would have had Red Bull, is what I tried to say.
Couple sugar-frees. Maybe I can maybe go make a pit stop and hook you up with one later today.
Century's already in the bonus here. 17th foul on the West Fargo Packers. Trofgruben charged with his first, and now at the Serve Pro free throw line. Here for the Century Patriots is big Cale Schomer, the 6'5" senior. Purple shoes on today. They look good at the stripe, and so does his free throw. It's in, and it's 6-point lead now for Century. Here with 10:50 to play in our first half of basketball. Second one coming.
You wear a pair of shoes like that, Nick, ever?
I would. Those are bright. Taken up top now here by the Packers. They work it around the horn. Off of Trofgruben. Sent back to the elbow on the Century side. Then there's a Century player that goes down. That's a hard fall. Going to the hardwood there is Joey Kralik. He's back up, but he's grabbing the right wrist after hard collision. The foul's going to be charged on West Fargo's number 20, Sam Glant.
Something to watch in this game. 10:35 mark. Patriots are in the bonus. Already 7 attempts in this game. West Fargo has yet to get to the charity stripe.
6-point lead for Century. They make it 7 now. It's 20-13. On the BNC National Bank scoreboard as Joey Kralik is into the book for the first time. The 6'3" sophomore. Century's a team that a lot of people talk about with the future being so bright. Obviously, they're going to lose a handful of key players, including the West Region Co-Player of the Year, Isaiah Schaefer. But the youth and the talent on the Century team is going to be something that can scare some people inside of the WDA and North Dakota high school hoops on the AA level for a few years to come. There's no question about that.
Couldn't agree more, Nick. Look at the talent. Nisley, Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew's a 9th grader. Nisley, a 10th grader.
Future's bright. Here's a runner in the paint. Up off the window. Dropped in, and Beckett Fowles got his first points of the loser-out matchup. 6-point lead for Century. Does Beckett Fowl make your all-name team here at the tournament?
I've been looking. There's a lot of good names in this game alone, but Beckett Fowl is a nominee for my favorite name in the tournament.
Jump shot was off the mark. Aldinger's got the rebound. Working inside. Back in front of the rack was Cale Schomer. And Schomer's got 5 in the ball game. And Century's got themselves an 8-point lead with 9:37 ticking down here in the first half. Ball's going to be sent out. Who touched it last? Century maybe. It comes all the way back, all the way to the free throw line on the West Fargo side of the floor. So West Fargo had the ball in the offensive zone. They tried to work it to the top of the key. It was a Century player that touched it. Ball rolled all the way down towards the Century offensive hoop. West Fargo regathered it, and they called it over and back. You heard what the West Fargo fans thought. The officials got together and said maybe we were wrong on the call, so West Fargo gets the ball back.
Yeah, he did admit he put his hands up. He wasn't sure, but something they could fix. Ball right back to the Packers.
Even in loser-out play, these officials are going to get hounded, maybe even more in the loser-out round.
They do such a good job all year. I can't say enough about the officials. They're in grind mode with the postseason like we are, Nick. You know, a lot of traveling, a lot of miles.
Yeah, just think about us. We just sit here and drink Diet Coke and eat Snickers. They got to run. Speaking of run, there's a runner to the rack from Drew Kemple, but he's fouled on the way. 9 team fouls here on West Fargo.
Century's ability to get to the free throw line been the key here, establishing this 8-point lead in the first half.
Well, Scotty Woodmansey in the house. He's going to bring this one home today for you folks. I'm going to take the headset off at half and head on over to arena number 1 and watch and have the call of Minot High, Bismarck High in the girls' semifinals today. That should be fun. Kemple at the free throw line, missed on the first opportunity of the 1-and-1. And it's pulled down here by Loria. Loria's got it where Loria moves it off down to Leal. Big Tony Leal. Kicked it back up outside the arc now, and it's worked away to the right side by Foul. Here's a three-point attempt that's on its way from the lefty. Missed from Sam Glant. And now it's the other direction here for Schomer. And Schomer goes down to the baseline blocking. Foul is going to be charged on Glant, as going to the rack hard was Cale Schomer.
I think the ref got that call right. They're still moving under the basket. Glant was not set on trying to take that charge. Century right back to the free throw line.
23-15, Century leads here with 8:50 left in the first half of basketball. And at the Serve Pro stripe, Cale Schomer missed on the first. Serve Pro with 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology. It's Serve Pro. Sam Glant was charged with his second, by the way, and Schomer converts. Schomer's down 2 for 3 from the stripe in the ballgame. He's got 6 points, and the Patriots have 24. They lead 24-15 as time dwindles down to this first half. 8:40 to be exact is what remains. Ball sent in from the top of the key. Beckett foul, threw the basketball away over the head of Tony Leal, and Century gets it back.
That's a tough angle to try and get that pass down to Leal. Wanted to make one more pass to that corner, then get it down low on the block to Leal. Just too tough a pass to make there at the top of the key.
Fouls are 10-3 favoring Century right now. West Fargo's committed 10 of them. Century's played well early on. It was West Fargo that came out of the gate swinging. They had a three-pointer to open up the scoring here today. Speaking of threes, Schaefer, nothing but net.
A double screen, Schaefer coming off on the wing. Didn't even hit the rim, knocked down 3.
Schaefer's got 5 points for the Patriots. Their lead's the biggest they've had at 27-15. As Nisley has it here. Nisley in the pink shoes, sent it down. He thought about going for the 3. Oh, over top of the back. Oliver Jensen was fouled hard as he faked. He had the stutter step underneath the rack, and then the big man came over the top of him. And Tony Leal's charged with number 2 here in this ballgame.
I think if Tony Leal hit me like that, Nick, I think I'd still be on the ground.
6'5" senior Tony Leal. He is a big man at the Serve Pro free throw line. Oliver Jensen missing on the attempt from the Serve Pro line. Speaking of big men, how about Jack Schaefer in that ball game last night? Did you see where he was going for the ball? I don't know who it was for Cheyenne, but he ended up on the bottom of the pancake smash. Oof. Some big boys in this league.
Yeah, that sent some oohs and ahs around the arena last night when that took place.
Oliver Jensen made the point at the other end, and then West Fargo turns the ball over again. The Packers with some turnovers early in this ball game here today, and enough to have Adam Pelcheski call a timeout here with 7:49 left in our first half. 28-15, Century's on top.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football, just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
State tournament coverage on the PSP Network is brought to you by our good friends at Thomas Family Funeral Home and Prairie Coatings. They bring you state tournament coverage here on the PSP Network. Inside the lane at Century, having their way now as Oliver Jensen went up. He got the field goal. He was fouled. The and one play coming. And all of a sudden, before you know it, Bryce, we've got a 30-15 ball game. The Pats are on top of big.
Another great head fake by Oliver Jensen, getting deep into the lane, finishing.
Missed on the attempt from the Serve Pro free throw line. He's now 1 for 3 from the Serve Pro stripe. That foul was charged on Beckett. Foul, by the way. That's number 2 on him. And Jensen's going to be charged with a foul.
Sarcastic cheers from the Packer faithful back there. Just making a note at the foul situation. 10-4 in this first half.
I don't think the officials have done a bad job by any means. There's another foul as the big man for the Pats, Cale Schomer, got the hand all over Loria. Loria's fouled as he went up to the rack. .7:20 left here in the first half of basketball. Loria at the Serve Pro free throw line, and Loria converts from there. Serve Pro 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology at Serve Pro. Today's game also brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Loria from the Serve Pro stripe gets both to fall, Bryce, and Loria with back-to-back buckets at the Serve Pro free throw line cuts the lead down to 13.
I'd like to see them get Loria a little more involved. He's so relentless going to the hoop, finishing around the rim. You see he got to the foul line on that last possession. Really athletic, strong kid.
Ball's going to be tossed out of play over on the far sideline. Century will have possession here as we're down to 7:04 to play in the first half. Join us for the Magic Towing halftime report. You blow it, we tow it. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. Magic Towing. Jump basketball is going to be called. Spears had the ball, and coming in hot pursuit there was Seymour for the Packers, I believe it was, and the jump ball is called. Century's got the arrow still.
Hawkins Seymour holding his ground there. Getting into a jump ball with Mr. Spears is no small task too.
Shot clock's down to 7. Schaefer, runner in the lane. Aldinger got the rebound, put up. Loria takes it away for the Packers, and the Packers have possession. Down to 6:45 ticking away here in the first half. 30-17. Packers trail the Patriots. Loria top of the key. Dished inside. Little post play coming here. Spears over the top. Oh, he shut down Tony Leal. Big block there. Now the other side. Up to the rack. That shot's off the mark on the miss there from Aldinger. Rebound pulled down here by the Packers. They've got some momentum going here. It's kicked off to the far corner. 3 attempt, too much. Schaefer touched the basketball. So did the Packers, and the ball went out of play. It will be Century Bowl.
You see on this end, it's been one and done for the Packers. The ability to rebound the basketball has been there for Century. No second chance opportunities in this first half.
2 state championships for Adam Pelcheski. Won one in 2003 and 2007. Did that at when he was with. I got the wrong stat here on that line for Pelcheski. Excuse me. Ball's going to come back away out of play underneath the Century hoop. Packers will get the ball back.
That shot goes up. It is 5 bodies crashing the glass. Offensive rebounding for the Pats.
Packers with possession of Loria. Loria is going to drive on the left side. Crash, bang, boom, right to the rack, and there's going to be a blocking charge. Charged here to Joey Kralik on Century with 5:32 left in this first half. It's still 30-17. Century on top. Only the 6th team foul charged on the Patriots here in the first half of basketball.
We've had some bodies on the floor in this first half, Nick.
Physical ball game, no doubt about it. Tony Leal's got it here. You would expect him to be physical. The tight end on the football field, off to Bemidji State next year. And Tony Leal, good on the basketball floor as well. The athlete has 7 in the contest.
Leal just saying, clear out. I'm going one-on-one. The spin move, the left-handed finish.
Jump shot there coming from Kinnebrew is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Loria. Loria with the yellow Nikes on today brings it back up to Tony Leal. Leal crossover move right to the Serve Pro free throw line. Jump shot, a high arcer was off the mark. Kinnebrew pulls down the rebound, and Kinnebrew's going to bring it back across the half-court line with the Event Center stamp right at the half-court line. Schaefer back to Kinnebrew, and Kinnebrew will set up here on the far wing. 4:45 ticks down here in the first half. Kinnebrew works it back up. Here's Aldinger right to the Serve Pro stripe, uncontested. Aldinger, nothing but net for 2. I'm sorry, that was Joey Kralik, rather.
Yep, correct, Kralik. He's had some nice activity off the bench in this first half for Joey Kralik.
52, not 42 on that bucket. 4:20 down to play, first half. Little jump shot in the paint, no good. Miss there from Keaton McGregor for the Packers. And Century's got the ball here with 4:10 ticking down. 32-19, they've got the lead. Here's Schaefer from the elbow, fadeaway jump shot, no rebound. Right at the rack. Who touched it last? They're going to say Tony Leal did. And it will be Century basketball here with 4:05 to play in this opening half. Nick Colbert, Bryce Gutnick on the call. Our good friend Scott Woodmansey is going to take the reins here in just a moment. You'll have to tell Woody your story at halftime here today. Ball's taken up top here as Kinnebrew has it. Here's Kinnebrew with the basketball. Kinnebrew down to the baseline. Little runner. Kinnebrew was pushed and fouled right as he got the shot up. It was Trofgruben that pushed him in the small of the back. And that will be foul number 12 here on West Fargo in this first half.
His ability to penetrate, get in the lane, that quick first step. We've seen it all in this first half from Gibby Kinnebrew.
Here's the free throw from Kinnebrew at the Serve Pro free throw line, and Kinnebrew drops it in. Kinnebrew now with 6 points in the contest. 6'3" freshman. The future's bright for this young man. There's no question about that. And he's 75% from the Serve Pro free throw line now as he drops in 3 of the 4 that he's taken. Leads at 34-19 Century. 3:50 ticking down. If you had to pick 2 in the boys bracket to get into that championship game, who do you have playing tomorrow? Can I put you in the hot seats?
Yeah, talk about being put on the spot. I'm going to tell you what, these semifinals are going to be a lot of fun tonight, Nick. Might give you my selections while we're off the air.
Like that idea. I got mine at high. And I've got Cheyenne.
Taking Cheyenne tonight over Davies. Okay.
You like that prediction? Not the popular prediction, by the way.
You're going to see 2 teams very familiar with each other, very familiar with the style of ball. They've played each other 3 times this year. Here's number 4.
Serve Pro free throw line here for Trofgruben, and Trofgruben gets his first points of the ball game for the Packers as the foul was charged on Isaiah Schaefer, his first personal here in this first half. 3:28 ticks down in the first half. Second shot on its way, dropped in from Trofgruben. I got Bonnet and Red River in the girls' title game too, by the way. We're going to see how that goes coming up. Those girls' semifinals starting. We're about 10 minutes away from the pregame next door. We're going to have Scott Woodmansey hop in for me here in just a moment so I can get next door for that pregame show. Brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Shot came up from the pack, went off the front of the rim. Ball was knocked on a play by the Patriots. Century with a 13-point lead here, Bryce, with 3:10 to play in the opening half of basketball. Packers put the ball into play, and it's going to be tipped away and taken here by Kemple. Kemple goes down. Kemple bumped into, and Kemple still laid it in, and Kemple's got 6.
I think Kemple had thoughts of maybe trying to dunk that ball, but nonetheless, he does get the bucket, lays it in.
15-point lead. Kemple went 90 feet, making the interception at one end and then finishing on the other. Long 3 attempt was off the mark there for Wetterlin comes back away now to the Patriots, and it's Cale Schomer that's got it. Schomer coast to coast, little floater in the lane, pulled down. Wetterlin's got it here on the rebound, and the Packers will bring it back across the timeline with 2.5 to play in this first half of basketball. 36-21, Century on top. That 3 attempt off the mark comes back away now here to the Packers. They've got possession up top with Samick. Samick off to the right side, kicked it down to the corner. Troft-Gruben goes around the horn over to the far wing. Taken by McGregor. He's on the drive now. McGregor puts it up back of the rim, got his own rebound. Century fans like that a lot, didn't they?
I'm not sure how many offensive rebounds the Packers have had in the first half, but they got one there. Couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Scrum for the basketball underneath the rack. And we're going to have a foul charged again here on West Fargo. Well, the Packers fans aren't too thrilled here, Bryce.
It's going to be the third foul on Simic here in the first half, so he's going to have to sit for the rest of this first half.
Cale Schomer at the Serpro free throw line. Made the first, missed the second, made the first. Missed the second, missed the first here on his trips to the stripe today. Is that what you have him as?
How about 17 free throw attempts in this first half for Century?
Yeah, that's a lot, and it's certainly helping their cause. They've got a 16-point lead. 37-21. Here with 1:56 left in the first half. Another free throw dropped in. And Cale Schomer having himself a pretty nice first half of basketball. 17-point lead. Under 2 minutes to play first half. Century on top of the Packers. 38-21. Basketball worked around the horn. Comes back away. Troft-Gruben dropped it off with the shot from outside the arc for Loria. Then it was cleaned up inside. And up and in. It's Sam Glant that scores.
Be key the rest of this game. Try and get those second chance opportunities. Like I said, get some putbacks. Try and chip away at this lead.
Tony Leal went up for the rebound. Ball's going to end up on the ground. I just about have to get out of here. I might just hand the reins over to Scott Woodmansey here in just a moment. Bryce, we got a Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show next door. I'm going to hand the mic over to Scott Woodmansey. He'll bring you home the rest of the way over in this gym. We'll see you folks later on today. All right, that'll be break 7. Take it easy on Woody here today, if you don't mind.
It's our first time together, so I'm excited.
Well, I can tell you one thing, Bryce. It's been a long time since I've made that transition with 1:20 to go in the half. But we're going to make it work out, my friend. All I'm going to have to do is get updated on the scoring. And as Glant converts the first, he'll have one more. And he gets that one as well. 38-25 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century has the ball. Nisley with it high left side. Nisley on the bounce. Now goes cross court, middle of the floor to Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew, mano. He goes baseline right. Kicks at the top of the key. Nisley straight away three. Pulls the trigger. Short rebound. Jensen. Oh, he climbed the ladder. Oliver turn shot in the paint. Comes off. Rebound ripped out of there by Tony Leal. 52 seconds left to play here in the opening half. Loria on the other end. Ooh, nice, pretty spin move. Leans in, can't finish, and he's going to be fouled. And that foul will go on. I believe that was Oliver Jensen.
Loria, so long, so athletic, getting that touch in the paint. Been really active in this first half.
So Bonfus Loria goes to the free throw line where he'll shoot two. Free throw rolls off. 38-25. Century by 13 here on the BNC Bank scoreboard. And he gets one of two, makes it a 12-point lead. Full court pressure applied. Now they're going to trap Century breaks it. Jensen, he turns, heads downhill. He's got Nisley on the right wing. He sets, fires for three. No. Oh, Kinnebrew comes out of nowhere. Pulls rebound, finds Nisley. Shot fake. Nisley, oh, nice shovel pass. Kralik layup, got it. Oh, pretty move there. Pretty pass, pretty finish by Joey Kralik of Century. Lead back to 14.
Really stood out in this first half. Their ability to dish the ball off to teammates, finding them open in the middle of the lane.
Here's Sam Glant, the wild shot with the right hand, no good. The putback by Leal comes off, but he's going to be fouled. That foul goes on Joey Kralik. So Tony Leal at the line. First one's up and good for Tony. He'll have one more, makes it 40-27 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 12.1 seconds to go here in the opening half of our consolation semifinal game. Legacy and Bismarck High to follow this one. Second one is up by Tony Leal and good. 40-28, full court pressure. They get it in. Kinnebrew in the corner, not where you want to have it, and they turn him over. Troftgruben, Loria in the paint, turns, fires, misses. Kinnebrew the rebound, rips it out of there. 2 seconds. Kinnebrew's going to let one fly from half court, and that's going to be too long, and that's going to end the opening half of play here in our consolation semifinal game as we go to break. Our Magic Towing Intermission report is coming up next. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, it is Century 40, Legacy 28. Back after this timeout on the PSP network.
We've changed our name, but we haven't changed the DNA of who we are. We still offer the best product at the best price with the same people. For over 25 years, we've been your only choice for tires in the local area, providing all major brands under one roof at a fair price for your family's budget. Plus that excellent service after the sale with free rotations, free alignment check, free flat repairs with our exclusive Plus plan. That tradition continues today. Looking for tires you can trust? Choose us. Trusted Tire and Auto.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is
This presentation on the PSP network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to the exhibit hall. Scott Woodmansey alongside Bryce Gutnick, and we're at halftime of our Constellation Boys first semifinal game, 40-28. Century leads it, and Bryce, I don't know what happened in the first half.
I tell you what, the Packers off to a really good start. The ball movement was there, had some really good looks. The fouls started racking up on the Patriots there in that first half as Century 12-19 from the free throw line in the first half. They were super aggressive, getting to the lane, getting some calls, getting to the charity stripe. Going to have to change in the second half if the Packers have any hopes of getting back into this ball game.
Well, yeah, and Century I see playing a number of kids here in this contest as well, which is something you probably do in a Constellation semifinal game. And you know, you're trying to get 2 wins in the tournament, and you got 1 loss, you get 2 more wins, you get a trophy. I mean, nobody wants to take 5th. Somebody's got to take it, but that's how you want to play the rest of the season out if you're both these 2 teams.
Absolutely. You know, you got the seniors. They want to play another game, get to that consolation championship, display some hardware, so you got a story to tell when you're back at school and, during Christmas break or whatever, or watching your teammates when you come back to school. Stories to have, with winning something like that.
Well, we'll take a quick timeout as our Magic Towing Intermission Report. I'd like to welcome you to the Magic Towing Intermission Report. Magic Towing, remember the number, call Magic Towing if you need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Century leads at 40-20 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We come back, Bryce will have a look at those first half numbers. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Scott Woodmansey alongside Bryce Gutnick. Glad to have you aboard for a look at the first half individual and team numbers. Here's Bryce.
I'm going to start on the Packers side. Led in scoring in the first half by Tony Leal. He had 9 in the first half. Kate McGregor added 3. Samick added 3. Sam Glant with 4. Beckett Fowl with 2. Bonfas Loria with 5. And Troft Gruben with 2 for a total of 28 in the first half for the Packers. On the Century side, led in scoring in the first half by Cale Schomer. He had 8 in the first half. Isaiah Schaefer with 5. Drew Kemple with 6. Oliver Jensen with 3. Garrett Nestle with 3. Gibby Kinnebrew was great off the bench, getting his teammates involved, being super aggressive in that first half. He had 7. Spears added 2, and Kralik with 6. 40 in the first half for the Patriots.
Yeah, there you have. You look at some of those team numbers too, Bryce. In that opening half, Century shot at 13 of 31 from the field, 41%, for almost 42%. They were just 2 of 8 from behind the arc for 25, and they were 63% from the line. And the Packers, well, not good shooting on their side. 8 of 26, 30%. 3 of 11 from behind the arc, but they were 9 of 11 from the free throw line for 81%. Century out-rebounded. No, they did not. West Fargo out-rebounded Century 22-18 in that opening half, but Century got 15 points off the bench, and you talked about led by Gibby Kennebrew.
Kennebrew, just instant energy right off the bench. He had that aggressive mindset. 2 and 1 opportunities in about a 1-minute span there right off the bench, and he was terrific. Like you said, some good balance attack from the Patriots in the first half.
Well, Nick Holberg had to slip to the other side as he gets set to call the Majets as they get set for their semifinal game as they will take on the Bismarck High Demons. That'll be followed by Red River and Legacy on the girls' side. We'll have another one. We'll get one started over here for you. The one after this one, we'll get Legacy and Bismarck High started for you on this side. And then, then we'll just mix and match the rest of the way out. And we're ready to go as we're going to start we're going to start the second half as West Fargo will have the ball to start the second half. I want to thank you for tuning in to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Magic Towing, remember that number and call Magic Towing when you need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing, 701-509-4011. You blow it, we tow it. Magic Towing, and Beckett Foul brings it into the front court now for the Packers. Laurie, and now he goes right. Here's McGregor. He attacks on the baseline. Oh, boy, and he goes up, a whirly derby move, and he comes down hard. Hey, he's a football player. I'm guessing, yep, he pops right back up. And that foul is going to go against Cale Schomer. That's going to be 4 on Schomer, I do believe. Yeah, it is.
Something to monitor in this game here early. 4th foul, 17:48 left in the game on Kemple.
Oh, that was Schomer.
Schomer, I'm sorry.
Yep. And he's going to come out. Spears will come in, and Keaton McGregor misses that first one. He will have another one. Keaton with 4 points in yesterday's quarterfinal loss for the Packers. Second one comes off. Ooh, rebound comes into the hands of Drew Kemple. Kemple comes back the other way now for the Patriots. Kemple on the bounce between the rings. Now enters it left elbow. That's Nisley. Nisley faces up. Now he goes baseline left, and he tried to pass it. Falls out of bounds. Taken away by the Packers. Here comes Glant. Left-hander finds Leal on the trail. Spin move in the lane. Left-handed shot rolls off. A.J. Spears the rebound. To Kemple up the left side. Here's Schaefer. Stop and go move. Schaefer attack. Finger roll layup comes off. But he's going to be fouled. And are they going to say it's on the drive or will it be on the shot? Nope, they're going to say it was on the floor. Bonfas Loria gets called for the foul. That's his second. So inbounding it will be Schaefer. He tried to get into Kemple. Loria knocks it out of bounds.
A couple good opportunities in this first half for the Packers trying to chip away at that 12-point lead. A couple good looks, just nothing fell here to start the second half.
They get the ball in, do the Patriots to Isaiah Schaefer. Schaefer shot fake, now puts it on the floor, gets in the paint, flips one up off the window and scores it, does Isaiah Schaefer, and he's got 7.
Great take, great off the bounce. Schaefer getting into the lane, finishing off the glass.
42-28 Century. Back with it as foul, bounces it. Loria now hands up, does he to McGregor. McGregor crosses over, 15-footer on the way, too strong. Rebound tipped into the hands. Nope, they're going to say it. Oh, they're going to say it's out of bounds. So it'll go back to Century. Today's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. There's no pizza like it. Try the Blue Buffalo or plain cheese at Planet Pizza. Your mouth and belly will thank you. Call now, 701-852-1700. Planet Pizza, serving the Magic City for over 25 years. Kemple attacks. Ooh, he fires an errant pass, hits the bottom of the basket. Tony Leal lead past McGregor. Meat crosses over, finds Leal on the trail. One bounce, goes up, and he scores it. They want the end one. They're not going to get it. He's got 11.
The big man running the floor, getting rewarded for a layup.
Well, he's going to Bemidji State, play some football. Here's Nisley, shot short. Now back comes Loria. Loria now wisely Reverses his dribble, finds McGregor on the trail. Here's foul, higher left side three. That one too strong. And rebound to who? Tony Leal has it. He's going to fire left side three. That one's long. Jensen the rebound for Century. Up the left side to Kemple. Kemple wanted to rifle one to Spears, but good defense there by Tony Leal. Here's Oliver Jensen on the right. He goes baseline right. Cut off, poked away, and taken away by the Packers. Beckett foul. Now here's Glant. Glant attacks, rise up, left-hander fires, rolls off, and then rebound comes down to Nisley. To Schaefer. Now he gets it off to Nisley, and Glant just hounding everybody in the backcourt.
I said it early in the second half. The opportunities have been there for the Packers. The lead still pushed out to 12 for the Patriots.
Here's Jensen. Jensen free throw line. Now goes baseline. 7 to shoot. Suitcase violation. And we'll go back the other way.
I was going to ask you, Woody, you remember the first game you called at the state tournament?
Oh, boy, oh, boy. I wasn't expecting that question. I can tell you, I'd have to go think about that one, but I can tell you one thing. It wasn't very damn good. I know that. Here's left side three. Samek. That one rolls off. Weak side rebound down to Kemple. Now Kemple to Nisley. Now Kemple is going to bring it in the front court for Century. 15 minutes to go here in this one. 42-30. Century leads by a dozen. Oh, nice reverse layup. Jensen, he got it to go down. Did Oliver Jensen.
Jensen's ability to attack the rim. He's gotten in the lane a few times here for the Patriots.
He's been pretty good all year for this team. Leal, out of control, loses the basketball. Looks at his coach, begging for a foul. I just get a kick out of everybody that we've seen in this tournament so far, and it includes all the teams that when the whistle blows, the hands come up, they go, what? The jaw drops, and it's like, well, they wouldn't have blown the whistle. Now, granted, they miss some, and they get some wrong, but it is what it is, you know?
Kind of the LeBron James move, the palms up, they call it.
Oh, it's kind of like TD's. I think it was one time that we had made a comment, and we were talking about that, and I think Chuck Throat said the first guy that raises his hand after getting called for a foul, he'll buy him a pizza. You know who that person was?
Who was it?
Eric Winchesky from Minot. Somebody heard it, and he raised his hand, and it cost Chuck a pizza. So kudos to Eric Winchesky. Here comes Gibby Kinnebrew, who just checked into the ball game now for Century. He's going to attack down the right side. Operates on the baseline. Kicks in the corner. Jensen. Now nowhere to go there. Cut off there. Good defense by Samek. 8 to shoot. Schaefer attacks. Pulls for three. That one comes off. Rebound. Quick outlet. Seymour, the nice outlet to Leal. Leal misses the left-handed layup. Back the other way we'll go.
I tell you what, Leal's ability to run the floor does it so good.
Spears, then the Packers defense fell asleep there as A.J. Spears hung around underneath the hoop. He goes up and makes it a 16-point lead now for Century. There's a long three by Tony Leal.
The big man could step back and hit from the perimeter as well.
46-33. Kinnebrew is going to attack on Seymour, rise up on the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Glant. And Sam Glant will pick up his third personal, so to the line will be the freshman from Century, Gibby Kinnebrew. No longer a freshman as he's played some valuable minutes for this team this year. Free throw by Gibby's up and good. He's got 8. 47-33 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century leads at 13:32 to go in the ball game. The winner will have one more game. The loser, well, that'll put a wrap on the 23-24 basketball season. Kinnebrew misses that one. Spears the rebound. Spears operates down low, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Good job there by A.J. Spears.
Right back to the foul line. Spears been really good on the offensive glass this entire ball game.
Hawkins Seymour picks up his third personal foul. Spears at the line. Free throws up and good for A.J. (48-33). A.J. will have one more. That one's up and good as well. A.J. with 4 here makes it 50-33. Century by, 49-33, a 16-point lead. Here's Seymour. Seymour now hands off foul, shot fake, nowhere to go. Now they give it back to Seymour. Seymour gets it off to Loria. Loria jabs right, goes left, rises up, no good. Samick knocks it out of bounds. Braylon Aldinger in the ball game now for Century. Spears, Jensen, Kinnebrew, Aldinger, and Schaefer in the lineup for Century. Spears gets it into Aldinger. Aldinger heads downhill, finds Schaefer. Right side three on the way, short. Kinnebrew runs down the rebound.
Another offensive rebound for the Pats.
Gibby resets, now Aldinger high right side. Braylon, rip move, yep, they're gonna get glamped on the reach. And that's gonna be number 4 on Sam Glant. That's the 4th team foul, so he's gonna have to sit down.
Had a few whistles in this game here, Woody. We had 24 in the first half.
Well, we're well on our way in the second. Aldinger off the inbounds. Now here's Kinnebrew, high left side. A couple jab steps, nowhere to go with it. Now Aldinger, Jensen right wing. He's gonna fire for 3. That one's gonna be short. Oh no, it's long. Bonfus Loria, the weak side rebound. He gets it off to Tony Leal, the big fella playing point guard for the Packers. He crosses over, attacks on Spears, flips it up, misses it. Outlet passes to Schaefer. Oh, Kinnebrew wanted to go up and slam one. He gets in the paint. Does Gibby operate? Oh, nice no-look dime. And another dime, Jensen. And he reverse slam and he finishes it. Oh, A.J. Spears with the N1.
I was admiring the first pass. The second one was just as pretty. And Spears the circus underneath layup for an N1 opportunity.
A.J. Spears with 6 as he's going crazy here in the second half for Century. Free throw is short by A.J., the 6'5 senior. Back comes the Packers. Here's Tony Leal, attacks on Spears, and this time they're going to get A.J. for the foul as Tony Leal will go to the stripe. Today's game brought to you in part by, well, Shields of Minot and Bismarck. Have every sporting good possible, along with footwear and fashion at Shields.com. Shields is the proud sponsor, supported the PSP Network, as well as the Shields Player of the Week. So Tony Leal towards the Serve Pro free throw line, and Tony knocks one down.
Can you ever go into Shields and not spend money, Woody?
That's pretty hard to do. Pretty hard to do, my friend.
I always find something.
Whether you need it or not, right?
Absolutely.
Second one short, long rebound comes out and run down by Samick as Leal goes 1 of 2. Loria, right side 3 for Bonfus.
Much needed offense for the Packers there. Loria at the wing, knockdown 3.
51-37. Jensen backs it out. Now goes high right side. Schaefer skips it in the corner. Ooh, that's athletic play there by Loria, but Kinnebrew was able to control it. Now they give it to Jensen on the right wing. Jensen attacks, baseline right, backs in, double up, falls down, ball's loose. Joey Kralik in there now. We're going to get a tie up. We're going to have a timeout as Darren Mattern wants a timeout. It's a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 11:31 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 51, West Fargo 37. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I picked Carson Wentz. I picked Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from? I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Now, welcome back to the exhibit hall. 51-37, our Constellation Boys semifinal game. You know, Bryce, nowadays when on tournament weekend and when you're in school and you have a wife that teaches and they throw you on the speakers in the classroom, huh? How about that? So, kids listening up at Century. Here's a lob into Jensen. Jensen flips one up, falling away. Shot clock goes down and he scores it.
had the nice little flex when he was down on the ground there. I don't know if Coach Mattern really agreed with his decision to do that, but what a shot.
53-37, 11-10 left to go here in the opening or in the second half. Here's Troftgruben, left wing, foul, past Leo. I thought he was going to shoot that, but it goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Packers. 53-37 our score. 11:04 left to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century with the lead. And what do we have here? And Kralik is going to pick up his fourth.
That's a third player already in this game with 4 fouls.
They inbound at Leal. Tough shot. Gets the rebound on the putback and goes up and scores it. Does Tony Leal.
Leal's been great here in the second half, handling the scoring load for the Packers.
53-39. Here's a double team out high on Kemple and a poke away by Beckett foul. Aldinger hustle on the other end. Layup is up and good by Beckett foul. 53-41. Lead down to 12. And here's the takeaway and a release. Here's foul. Layup on the other end. Oh, he got the rim and it goes in, and that's a quick 4. And it's now the lead down to 10, and Darren Mattern wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's a Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. 10:25 to go in the ball game. Century 53, West Fargo 43. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
For decades, Nodak Insurance Company has been serving our state's residents in good times and challenging times. We come together for the greater good, from simple acts of kindness to company-wide efforts that make a difference in our community. It's who we are, rooted in North Dakota and ready to serve when it matters most. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Darren Johnson, Cody Olson, and Scott Wilkins, your agents with answers in Mandan.
Well, the Packers needed a run, and right now they've got one going as they've cut this lead down to 10. And now we got full court pressure being applied as they get it in to Schaefer. Schaefer's in the corner. He's going to be trapped. And Aldinger is hounded by foul.
This full court pressure has been terrific by the Packers here these last few possessions, causing a few turnovers.
Well, when you get it in bounds, the worst place you want to get it is you want to get it in the corner. That's where Schaefer got it, and they were just like hounds when they went in the corner there. Here's foul, right corner 3. That one comes off. Schaefer the rebound. Troftgruben. Yeah, see, now we turn and we hold our hands out, look at the coach and go, what do you mean? What happened? That's a foul on Troftgruben. That'll be 3 on him.
Packer fans were ready to erupt on that corner 3 by foul.
Yeah, they were.
Foul.
Troftgruben looks like he wants to absolutely physically beat somebody up.
What a great name, Landon Troftgruben.
They get it into Kemple. Now they clear out. Kemple going to bring it up. Getting saddled up there was Bonfas Loria. Jensen, now here's Kemple with it. Now they go Kinnebrew in the left corner. Kinnebrew goes baseline up, and they're going to get Beckett foul on the foul.
It's going to put the Patriots in the bonus
for
the rest of this ball game.
Yeah, now Beckett foul has 4. Sam Glant has 4. Seymour's got 3. Samek's got 3, and Troftgruben's got 3. So Gibby Kinnebrew will go to the Serve Pro free throw line for Century. They got a 10-point lead, make it 11 as Gibby knocks the first one down.
He's going to be a fun kid to watch develop over these next few years. The length.
Well, him and Weston Scott from Bismarck High, both of them fine freshman basketball players, as Gibby gets them both. 55-43 on the BNC Bank scoreboard, 9:47 to go in the ball game. Seymour, high right side three, looks good. Nope, rolls off, tipped around. Loria comes out of there with it for the Packers. He gets it off the foul. Here's Seymour straight away three this time. Too strong. Loria grabs another rebound. He goes up. Ball taken away by Kralik. Here's the leak out. Kemple, he's going to size it up. Kemple wants to go up, lays it in. He wanted to dunk it, but he just laid it in.
Great job by Kralik, keeping that ball high, finding the full court pass all the way down to Kemple.
I just love the way Joey Kralik plays basketball. He works so hard on Leo. Oh, and Leo just clears out space, runs him over, and goes in and scores. And Darren Mattern has a case for that one right there, as Leo just thought he was playing football for Bemidji State. Here's a poke away by Seymour.
Yeah, Kralik kind of gave Coach Mattern a look like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that.
That was pretty good defense. I mean, there's nothing else he could do on that.
Just a strong kid finishing at the rim like he has all game. Not much. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat and say, nice shot.
Here comes the double, and Kinnebreau's got to get it. Ball's loose. Now Kinnebreau comes out, and then we get a foul on Seymour. Oh boy, that is just, they make you play ugly. And now Seymour's got 4. So I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to play the way they're playing right now, because they've got some serious issues with foul trouble. Otherwise, he's going to have to go, Adam Pelcheski's going to have to go into his bench, and Kinnebreau goes back to the Serve Pro free throw line. Missed that one, gets the rebound, goes up off the window and scores it. It's just that easy.
His ability to offensive rebound has stood out to me this entire game.
59-45, 14-point lead.
Saw a lot of this full court pressure in the second half that the Packers are doing against Minot. They did that trying to speed up Minot.
That doesn't work.
Gotta applaud the effort, though.
Yep. And then we're going to get a foul on Oliver Jensen. Fourth team foul on Century. McGregor inbounds it to Seymour. Seymour top of the key. He's going to fire another three. He's 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3 from that spot. Rebound to Kralik. He gets it off to Nisley. Nisley into the front court, up high left side to Kinnebrew. Now they go to Jensen on the left wing. Oliver brings it middle of the floor. Free throw line, nowhere to go. Now Nisley. He catches, shot fake. Nisley's going to attack, rises up, 15-footer, in and out. Loria the rebound as he went over the top of Kralik. Samek comes out of there with it, gets it off to Tony Leal. Tony Leal. Here's Loria. Loria in the paint. Ooh, nice step through move, missed it. And then he comes back and gets a foul, does Bonfas Loria, and that's going to be 3 on him.
Packers got to be shaking their heads some. They've had so many opportunities. They got it to 10. He had a couple of opportunities to get it under double digits, and now it's back to 14.
Yep, 59-45, 7:55 to go in the ball game on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Kinnebrew converts on that one, makes it 60-45. Gibby will have one more. Sets. Oh, that one's short. Rebound Kemple. Kemple kicks right side. Kinnebrew. He's going to fire for 3. Bingo. Oh, Gibby Kinnebrew starting to take over here now. 63-45 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 7:40 left to go here in the opening. In the ball game.
16 points in this game for Gibby Kinnebrew off the bench.
Oh, and
been terrific.
And a good defensive play. Knocked it away. Here's ball's loose. Leo gathers it. Behind the back pass. Samek left side 3. That one's in and out. Leo the rebound. Leo the putback and got it.
How about the second half for Tony Leo? He's been the motor of the offense for the Packers.
Well, they needed all of him, and here's a poke away and a steal. Leal down low, forces one up, missed it, ball's loose. Nisley comes out of there with it. Here's a pass, here's Kinnebrew on the open floor. Kinnebrew goes up, oh boy. And that was McGregor going up. He knew Gibby was going to send him right through the bottom of the hoop. Gibby gets up, claps his hands.
Going to have a little discussion here. Maybe a flagrant foul might be assessed here.
Yeah, I thought, that's close. As Keaton McGregor is going to get the foul, as the official, they're discussing if they're going to call that a flagrant or not.
They did, Woody. Yep, they are going to assess a flagrant.
Yep. Flagrant, they call a flagrant on Keaton McGregor. So Kinnebrew will get 2 and they'll get the ball back. Free throws up and good for Gibby.
The Packer faithful behind us do not agree.
Ooh, they haven't
with
agreed.
That decision.
They haven't agreed since I've gotten here. I don't know what it was like before that, but oh boy. (64-47). Now Century will get the basketball back. 7:02 left to go in the ball game. They get it into Kemple. He goes up Schaefer. Faces up on McGregor, now puts it on the floor, leans in. Fall away shot, no good. Oh, Kinnebrew almost had the putback slam, but he missed it.
I thought he was going to throw that one down. It seemed like he was floating up there.
He wanted to, but he got out of position, had to lay it in, and it rolled off. Here's McGregor back the other way. Ball fight. And Loria is going to throw it out of bounds. McGregor's going to save it, and it's going to go to Century.
We talked a lot about the offensive game for Kinnebrew. How about the defensive intensity down here? Every possession, he's just bringing the energy.
And I think Century got the timeout in time. Yep, they did. We'll take one as well. It's a Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. 6:32 to go. Century 64, West Fargo 47. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network. Now 64-47. Hey, today's game brought to you in part, by none other than Ryan Family Leaderships. That timeout of Ryan Dealerships, a commitment and respect for their customers as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations of Minot Williston or shop online at driveryan.com. So they got timeout, and that's probably the worst place in the gymnasium that you could have to enter it in on the baseline.
I would not volunteer if I was Kinnebrew. I'd ask someone else to inbound the basketball.
They get it into Schomer, and Schomer gets it in the front court, picks up his dribble, now hands off Kemple. Darren Mattern twirls his finger. Here's Kinnebrew left corner for 3, no good. Nisley the rebound. Nisley, nice shovel pass. Schomer, shot fake, leans in. Teardrop is up and good.
Century team so unselfish. That extra pass, seen it a number of times. We're getting a little chippy out there, Woody. They're trying to get control of this game here.
Yeah, as they.
I'm not sure what he said, but he definitely said the right thing, I guess.
They gave a technical
to Schomer, I believe.
Yeah, they did. That's going to be his 5th, and Samek converts a free throw. He will get another one, Will Aiden, and he gets them both. Makes it 66-49. 6:16 left to play, so Schomer gets his 5th on that technical, and how many points you got Schomer for?
I got Schomer for 10 in this ballgame. He just got the double digits on that last one.
Okay, he follows out with 10 points. They lob it into Leo. Oh, it hits the iron. Oh, and everybody lets it drop. Finally comes into the hands of Kemple. Kemple the other way. Find Nisley. He gathers that to save it behind his back. It goes out of bounds. And it'll go to the Packers. Jensen's going to check in now for Century. 6 minutes to go. 6:01 to be exact. 66-49. Century leads. Here come the Packers as Samek brings it in the front court. Now he goes backdoor. Nice catch and shot by Loria. He missed it. But Leo, the putback. But no, they're going to say there was a foul on the shot by Loria. AJ Spears gets 2, so the basket's no good on the foul, as the foul occurred on the drive and on the shot for Bonfas Loria, so he will toe the Serve Pro free throw line for the Packers.
I wasn't sure who they had that on. We've had some confusing moments here these last few minutes of this one.
First one's no good for Bonfas. He'll have one more. 66-49 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 5:54 left to play. Ooh, a close one on the other side as Loria makes 1 of 2. Makes it 66-50, and they're going to get a reach in. Going to go. That's 3 on Tony Leal. So Gibby Kinnebrew is making a living at the free throw line here in this second half.
Yeah, he's been to the charity stripe a number of times in this one. It's going to be the 3rd on Leal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will be his 9th free throw he shot in this second half. Free throw by Gibby is up and good. 67-50. On the other side, Minot High leads Bismarck. Bismarck now takes the lead, 14-13. Early going, 11.5 to play. Gibby gets the second one.
Got that for 32 free throw attempts in this game, Woody.
68-50. Here's McGregor, left corner 3, comes off, hits the top of the basket, but still in play. Samek with a rebound, backs it out, rise up 15. Oh, they're going to get A.J. Spears on a nickel and dimer, I think. Yep, they will, as A.J. Spears will get his 3rd personal foul. So at the free throw line will be Aiden Samek, the 5'9" sophomore. Free throw's up and good. He's 3 for 3. 68-51. He will have one more, will Aiden. Sets and delivers, converts it. 68-52 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's a steal. Jensen got nowhere to go with it. And they're going to get Samek.
Did they get a foul?
Yeah, that's going to be on Samek, yep.
I tell you, these two teams are going after each other here. It's
24, that's going to be his 4th personal for Tony Leal. So now to the Serve Pro free throw line goes Oliver Jensen. 68-52, 5:28 left to go here in the ball game. Century in control. They lead it by 16. Speaking of 16, we're tied at 16 on the other side now. And the free throw is up and good for Oliver Jensen. 69-52. Second one's up and good for Oliver. 70-52, back is Laurie on the other end. There's a skip to Samek, left corner now, Trofgruben. Now Samek attacks in the lane, and Gibby Kinnebrew, the two-handed pushback right in the face of Samek, and Nisley comes out of there with it. Trofgruben.
Another great defensive play by Kinnebrew.
Here's Jensen. Now he goes Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew hands off to Isaiah Schaefer. Here comes a high screen by Spears, and they switch it. Now Schaefer works his way out of it, finds this on the baseline, shovels it to Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew misses the point-blank shot. Tip is up and in. Who are you going to give that one to, Gibby?
They got Gibby on that one, yeah. How about Nisley's ability to find his teammates? Such a great passer.
Well, that's what happens when you've got two. Oh, Nisley got a piece of that one when you got guys that play together for so long, and that's what they've done. Here's Schaefer back the other way. Schaefer, nice dump pass. Kinnebrew goes up, lays it in. Hey, have a half, Gibby Kinnebrew.
Tell the minute this game started, he's been terrific since he's come into it.
We got a Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor. 4:14 to go in this one on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 74, West Fargo 52. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Heating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale, going on now at Heating Furniture World.
Scott Woodmansey, Bryce Gutnick with you courtside at Exhibit Hall, day 2 of the state boys and girls Class AA basketball tournament. This PSP presentation of this tournament has been brought to you in part by Prairie Coatings, Heating Furniture World, Jerome's Collision Center, and Thomas Family Funeral Home. 74-52. Packers out of the timeout. Guessing running a set play. Here's Tony Leo. Oh, Josh Peace is in the ball game. No, I stand corrected. That's not Josh. That is. Yeah, it is Josh Peace. Yep. Here's Jensen, a left side three. 77-52 is Oliver Jensen. Here's Leal. That three's in and out. Rebound Nisley. He gets it off to Schaefer. 3:40 left to go.
Nice game today.
Yeah, he does.
He's kind of does a little bit of everything for the Patriots.
Schaefer strong to the 10. Nisley goes up, gets the board. The putback swatted away. Nice dump pass down low. Now Nisley goes up, misses that one. And back comes West Fargo. And here's a steal by Kinnebrew. Boy, he's doing it on all ends. Nisley, Kinnebrew goes up, layup, good. Ho-ho! Tic-tac, and the toe is the finish by the Century Patriots as Gibby Kinnebrew on a nice dime from Garrett Nisley.
It stood out to me all game, the unselfishness of the pads, the give and go there.
And we got a Ryan Family Leadership time on the floor. We'll take one as well. 3:16 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Century 79, West Fargo 52. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
$79-52 our score here on the other side. Oh, it's a battle still. Minot Bismarck High hanging in there. Minot leads at 22-19 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Reminder, coming up after this one will be Bismarck High and Legacy. Bismarck High come up a little short last night.
What a great game.
Yeah, it certainly was, and had that three gone in by the big fella, that who knows what may have happened there, as that was about a quarter of the way down and came out. As
I would have asked him where he banks at if that goes. I need a bank open that late, Woody.
Well, that's just a great backdoor play there. Nice pass from Leal from the top of the key. Who was that? That was McGregor that scored that, right?
He has some quickness to him. Wow, his first step, just explosive.
79-54. 2:54 to play. Here's a right side three on the way. And in the ball game, that is Braden Hindley, a 6'3 junior. Xavier Harlestead with the steal. Angles middle of the floor. Harlestead, he's going to attack, flips one up, and then rolls around and goes in for Xavier.
Like to see that right off the bench into the scorebook.
And they lob it to Leal. He misses it, misses the putback. Ball's contested by Harlestead. Here's Kinnebrew on the breakout. Oh, a little too late on the alley-oop. Gibby passed it up and said throw it up, and that was a little late. Here's Leal on the backside. Now we've got, this thing's turning into a Y basketball game now. Peace can't get the loose ball. Down low, Troff-Gruben tries to find Leal on the baseline, goes out of bounds with a minute 54 to play. And Century is going to have one more game left in their season as they're going to win this today as they lead at 81-54 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
Right from the tip, Century was ready to play. You could tell they wanted to get to tomorrow, get that game in you. They played a really good second half. Really battled North yesterday. Just came up short.
Aldinger checks in. Josh Peace in the game now. He has it, nowhere to go with it, and I'll take it away by Kralik. Kralik going to play point guard. Kralik, there's a straightaway three on the way. Oh, too strong there. That was Camden Kramer, another sophomore. Here's McGregor with it. McGregor. He's going to fire straightaway three. That rolls off. Rebound Troff-Gruben to put back up and good for Landon.
You got the Century student section. They want someone to get into the ball game over here. They got a chant going.
81-56. Troff-Gruben, boy, still hustling. Nice hustle play there. Kramer comes up with it. Kramer back the other way.
The shot clock?
Yeah, they got to put 26 on the shot clock. Line change now for the Packers. Lance Williams coming in. Carter Rain coming in. Also in there, Kobe Weary in. Horatio Willie checks in.
Fans got their wish there, Woody. Jameel Lynch is into the ball game.
Oh, he is. Okay, is that who they were?
That's who they wanted to see.
Yeah, there he is. He's the 6'2 senior, Jamel Lynch. Now they're going to try to get him a shot. There it is. He's going to attack. He's going to step back. He's going to fire. Oh, that's going to be short, the left-hander. They wanted that one. Ball's loose on the baseline. Harlestead fighting for it, and it's saved into the hands of the Packers.
Yeah, he wasn't going to give that one up. You could tell he was shooting it all the way.
And there's a three out of the corner there by Jacob Scholand. We got a tie up in the backcourt. Kramer and Kobe Weary are tied up in the backcourt. He's got his necklace on. He's got to get 41.3. By the time he gets it off, the game will be over. He didn't realize.
Good catch by Coach
Palczewski. Yep.
Palczewski there.
Camden Kramer at the line trying to get in the scoring column, and he does. 82-56. Reminder, we'll have our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game show coming up after this. As Kramer gets to him, 83-56. Willie attacks. Horatio misses that one. Here's a leak out on the other end. Braden Hindley, and he goes up and scores it, does Braden Hindley.
Another one into the scoring book for the Patriots.
85-56, 17 seconds left to play. Here's Willie, he loses the ball. Lynch, 8 seconds, he's just gonna bounce it out, is Jameel Lynch, and the Century Patriots are gonna win this one. Final score in this one is 85-56. Century wins it, and they will move to the fifth place game tomorrow in the main arena, as that'll take us into our planning team financial advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisor is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit online at planningteam.com, and Shots Crossroads get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. We'll be back with more as our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report rolls on with more after this timeout.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of Finland Civic. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shots Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shots Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at Shots Crossroads.
Yeah, welcome back to the exhibit hall and our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. Boys consolation semifinal game number 1 is complete. Century wins at 85-56. For a look at the final individual and team numbers, here's Bryce.
I'm going to start on the Patriots side. Led in scoring by Tony Leal. He had 21 in this one. Troft-Gruben added 4. Loria had 9. Beckett-Fow with 6. Sam Glant with 4. Samick with 7. And McGregor with 5. For a total of 56 on the Packers side. For the Patriots, led in scoring. He was terrific. Gibby Kinnebrew had 25 big ones in this game. Schomer added 10. Kemple with 10. Oliver Jensen added 10. Schaefer with 7. Camden Kramer with 2. Garrett Nisley with 3. Braden Henley with 2. Spears added 8. Haroldstad, that's a tough one to say there.
Harlestad.
Okay, thanks, Woody. Yep. I appreciate it. He had 2. and Kralik with 6. A final here in this one, 85-56. The Patriots move on to the consolation championship.
Yeah, and you look at some of those team numbers, and what stands out to me is West Fargo just 18 of 63 from the field for 28%, 5 of 28 from behind the line for 17%, and 15 of 21 from the free throw line. And Century was 40, almost 50% from the field. Or no, 45.9% from the field. They were 22% from behind the arc, and 67% from the free throw line. Total rebounds, Century out-rebounded them 46-44. Century turned it over 12 times, and West Fargo turned it over 21 times. Well, Bryce, a couple more things we got to do here. We got to give out our Jobbers Moving and Storage Moving the Game. I'm going to lean on you. I don't know if there's anything that took place in that before I got here, but we got to give out a move of the game brought to you by Jobbers Moving and Storage. It can help you move across town or across the country. Location in the Bismarck, Minot, Fargo, and Aberdeen. You can find them online at jobberswarehouse.com, and that person is?
I have to go with Garrett Nisley. His unselfishness in distributing the ball, just some great passing from him, finding his teammates. He had a few just pretty dimes in this one.
Well, the Garrett Nisley assists are the move of the game, and now we got to give out a Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips. And that Sport Clips game MVP is who?
Got to go with Kinnebrew in this one. Gibby was terrific in this one. He right out of the get-go, off the bench, he had 2 N1 opportunities in about, it seemed like 30 seconds, but 25 points in this one, 9 total rebounds. His defensive effort was just tremendous as well.
10 of 15 from the line, so Gibby Kinnebrew is our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Well, that's going to do it for the consolation semifinal game number 1. We're going to take a little timeout, wrap things up. I think Chuck Claremont will be coming aboard. Bryce, it was fun, man. Appreciate it.
Huh? Yeah, we'll have to get I'm going to get that story out of you on your first game. You get
right.
to thinking today.
You remind me of that one, all right, my friend? All right. Well, that's going to do it for game number 1. We'll take a timeout, reset here. We come back, we'll set you up for Legacy and Bismarck High as the Patriots win it by a score of 85-56. Back with more from the exhibit hall after a timeout on the PSP Network. Well, welcome back to the exhibit hall as we get you set for consolation game. Semifinal game number 2. It will feature the Bismarck Demons and the Legacy Sabres, as these two teams, well, they were defeated yesterday in the opening round as Bismarck High was defeated 75-70 to Cheyenne, and then Davies ran all over Legacy by a score of 76-68. And Chuck, well, this is one of those games. Hey, you know what? A 2-1 record is better than 0-2 record, and this is where you just tell the guys, all right, fellas, let's just go out, have fun, play hard, and see what happens.
You know, you want to finish your season on a high note. I don't care what it is. I remember losing in the semifinal round my junior year, and it's like we went to play the third place game, and some of the guys were like, oh God, it sucks again. But you know what? I said, I want to think about this on a positive note the entire year. And so, you know, you go out and you have fun, and you play a little looser, I think.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think these coaches, they're not saying, hey, just go have fun, whatever happens, happens. They're saying, let's go out and win a game. Let's get another one. Let's have one more. Let's get another opportunity, because you know what happens as a coach, there's plenty of kids that might not be playing a lot. You might want to come in. Now some juniors, whatever else, maybe this is a chance to give them some more minutes potentially. And like I saw, Gibby Kinnebrew got a ton of minutes that last game. And
well, he got a lot of ton of minutes. Joey Kralik got a ton of minutes. Xavier Harlestead played a little bit. So I think it was one of those things too where, you know, Darren, just getting some of these guys used to that state tournament atmosphere and running them in as you're listening to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. As I will get my sheet back out here. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations at Minot and Bismarck. You can find us online at VIOC.com, Valvoline Instant Oil Change. And this will be kind of the same format, folks, as we'll get you started in this one. And then once the one on the other side ends, we will swap with Nick Hallberg and Joe Cattell, and we'll go over there as we have the call of the second girls semifinal game. And in that first one, kind of a surprise right now, Bismarck High at the half leads Minot 41-36.
Yeah, watch that first half, Scott. And I mean, it's back and forth. Bismarck, you have the stats in front of you, but
yeah, I do.
Jersey Berg had an amazing first half again, but every time they did something, Lily Bell came back and did something right back at them. And even though they had somebody in their face, she's just so good. And I love to see how Jersey Berg's playing to close this year out. I mean, she is, the last two games, she is playing like, hey, down in front, slow down.
Well, now she wants
to talk.
Now she wants to chit. Now she wants to chit chat with you while you're on the air.
Go Jagger Meshke is what she's saying.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. But
no,
I'm guessing there was some pregame activities involved in this that was in front of us.
I think there was probably some pregame going on. Yeah, I think there's lots of pregame. But no, at Bismarck, Minot game, how Bismarck's going to be able to hold up that second half. I mean, Bismarck they made 5 of 11 threes and 41%, but just playing good D on everybody else except Lily Bell, but I don't know what good D is on her.
Yeah, well, I don't know exactly. Yeah,
it's keeping her under 40. Is that good D?
I mean, is it under 30? Yeah, you're right. I mean, you keep her under 30. I don't know, but
anyway,
we'll see what happens in that. We'll keep you up to breast at what happens on the other side. Our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
It's iKeating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale. Going on now at iKeating Furniture World.
Now, welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey with you. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP network. Timely service that won't slow you down. No appointment needed. Stay in your car drive-through. Oil change. Valvoline Instant Oil Change with locations in Minot and Bismarck. Find them online at VIOC.com. Well, Chuck, I guess, if you're head coach Jordan Wilhelm and Jason Horner, I mean, what's your message to these guys coming out of the locker room here before starting lineups?
I mean, it's play hard, right? If it's your last game this year, great. Make it be a good one. And so I think both these kids the coaches are gonna have fun too. But I can feel a little intensity. I see Jason Horner kind of waltzing a little bit, but he's got that intense look in his face too. And Coach Wilhelm has his arms crossed. So, he wants a little.
Yeah, I think that
after last night.
Legacy's.
They really weren't in the game, so they had lots of opportunity to think of the next game.
Yeah.
Bismarck High, last game of the night, close battle all the way up till the end. That one's maybe a little harder to swallow, and we'll see. To me, the key is, are they going to be able to recover? Because I think Legacy's going to come out and play loose.
I would agree. And I'll tell you what, there's no better job for that guy right there, Larry Grondal, to be gathering jackets and sending them away. He retires from the officiating world, and he just can't get out of the exhibit hall. He spent a lot of hours in the exhibit hall over here
because he wants a free ticket. Hey, we know what's going on. Hey, I'll help you out. I'll pick up some stuff. Give me a free pass. Let's be real. It's about the merchandise.
There we go. Well, again, you can listen full coverage of audio, digital, or live digital radio broadcasts as well of the semifinal games, as Nick Holbert, Joe Cattell having the call for you of Minot High and Bismarck. Chuck and I will have the next girls semifinal game, and then we will round out our day today with that last boys game between Fargo Davies and West Fargo Cheyenne, which should be a good one as well. But we've got one to get through here today, as the winner of this one will have a date with Century tomorrow in the boys' fifth place game. That'll be at 11:30 on the main court.
We'll be calling that one again?
I'm guessing we will.
We'll be right back.
Yep, as the starting lineups are being introduced on the floor. They'll go like this. First of all, for the Demons, they go with Andre Austin at one guard, 6'3", the junior. The other guard to be Carter Henke, 6'1", and a senior. At forward to be Quinn Hafner, 6'2", and a senior. The other forward to be Preston Lemaire. He's 6'3", and a senior. And in the middle will be Jack Schaefer. He's 6'7", and a junior. The head coach is Jordan Wilhelm. For the Sabres, they counter with Sawyer Grubb at one guard, 5'10", and a senior. The other guard is Brody Weigel, 5'11", and a sophomore. Another guard spot will be Jaron Torski. He's 6 foot and a senior. And at one forward will be Lucas Kupfer, 6'6", and a senior. And at the other forward is Parker Falcon, 6'5", and a junior. The head coach is Jason Horner. And I think one thing I will say about this, Chuck, on the Legacy side, if you're Parker Falcon, the best thing that could happen to him right now in this game is to see that first shot go through. He didn't make a shot yesterday in that Davies game.
Yeah, he might not have slept as well last night.
I don't think he did. No, there's no question in my mind.
And they played. It just shows the level of defense that they played on him. They were all over him. And, Davies, we talked about that, Scott. They just don't get enough credit for how well they play defense in addition to, how well they are offensively. Coach Manson, he just has that team. It's just automatic. 12 straight years in the semifinals. Never lost a first-round game. It's pretty amazing the job that he's done as a coach.
Yeah, he's done a great job with that team as Bart Manson. He's going to try to get it, he's going to try to sandwich. Look at the sandwich state titles 10 years apart. It's been 10 years since Davies won their last state title, and they're going to try to make a run at it tonight as they're going to take on Cheyenne, and should be a fun one.
I think that was up in Minot, right?
Yes, it was. That was against St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, you and I were doing that game.
That was when Tanner Kretschmann went a little
Kozlowski,
went a little crazy. Well, we're ready to go. The Demons in their maroon with white trim jerseys, legacy of their white with Vegas gold numbers outlined in black. And we're going to have a game ball delivery brought to you by the National Guard. Mark Ukestead accepts that one. Jordan Kleingen also an official of this one, as well as Ethan Johnson. And we're ready to go. Mark Ukestead's going to throw it up. And we are ready for some basketball. Tip controlled by the Sabres, and Torski, nope, that's Brody Weigel with it. He comes high right side to Sawyer Grubb. Grubb looks high post Falcon, nothing there, and now they interchange high-low to Kupfer and Falcon. Kupfer attacks, blocked from behind by Andre Austin. Now Andre will run it in the front court quickly on the bounce, gets it right side, Lemaire. Lemaire gets in the paint, now gets it off to Hafner. They weave it up top to the Demons. Now back to Andre Austin. Andre kicks left corner. Lemaire is going to fire for three. That one's up and good for Preston Lemaire.
Well, another guy that didn't score a point yesterday. You could see he was frustrated at the end of the game last night. But it's nice to see him come out, get a wide open look in the baseline. Probably even a set play by Coach Wilhelm saying, I want to get him going early.
Bismarck High leads it an early going. 3-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Sawyer Grubb. Here's Kupfer on the trail. Grubb gets in the paint. Turns, nowhere to go with it. Now kicks left corner. Parker Falcon, left corner three. Oh, comes off long. Weak side rebound by Torski. He gets it off to Brody Weigel. Now up to Sawyer Grubb. Now here's Kupfer in the right wing. Kupfer now up high, right around the wheel they come. Torski in the right corner they go to Brody Weigel. Now Kupfer off the right elbow, turns, fires from 15. Hits wide right, and back comes Andre Austin. Lead pass up to Hafner. Austin attacks, gets in the lane, attacks, rolls off, rebound Kupfer of the Sabres. Back come.
Ooh, almost a travel there.
Yeah, the Sabres. They lead trail at 3-0 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 16:20 left to go here in the opening half. And there's Parker Falcon's first hoop of the tournament.
It took him 38 minutes, but nice turnaround jump shot over the top of Andre Austin.
3-2 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 16:05 left to go here in the opening half. Here's Lemaire. We're going to have a double dribble violation called on Preston Lemaire.
First turnover for the Demons.
Yeah, here comes.
Speaking of turnovers, turnover of the lineup as got
Ty
the stud
Lutson.
freshman Weston Scott.
Weston Scott in the ball game. Also, who was that other one? Was that Swanson?
Grady Swanson, yep.
Grady Swanson in the ball game
6'1"
as well.
junior.
Down lows Kupfer, bodied up by Schaefer. Schaefer got a piece of it. Rebound comes down to Weston Scott. Weston on the move, quickly down here, loses the bounce. Dives for it, ties up Kupfer, and loose ball.
One of those, you get running so fast you forget to bring the ball with you.
Yeah, I forgot the handles got away from him.
And it may have hit a dead spot too. You know, like with this floor, you see that a lot where you'll be taking off dribble and either ball, it's a hard spot where the ball take off and go high in the air, or in this case, maybe a dead spot where it only comes up to about your ankle.
Inbound to Schaefer. Now he gives it back to Andre Austin. Now Weston Scott on the elbow goes baseline, double up there. Tried to wrap it around to Schaefer, turn it over into the hands of Kupfer. Back comes Brody Weigel with it, and Weigel double up. Now he gets it high left side Falcon. Falcon works off the screen, rise up left side three. Ooh, in and out. Good box out by Lutzen on the weak side. Back come the Demons. They lead at 3-2 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Austin gets in the paint, kick. Scott, left corner three on the way. Bingo!
When he gets that three-pointer going, I mean, next year he's going to be, I mean, he was really, really good this year, but the three-point line is one thing he didn't shoot a lot of, but I got a feeling next year he's going to be in the 30-40 range in terms of how many he's going to make.
A little bit work, little summertime work on that. Yep. Here's Torski on the cut in the lane, ball's loose, and the big fella.
Oh, Weston Scott helping him up. He's like, oh boy, sled dog.
First personal, first team foul. Substitutions back in. Here comes Ross Fisher in for the Demons.
Ross had a solid game last night, had 3 threes, played some good defense.
Hit some big shots for the Demons. Torski in the paint, nowhere to go. Now back Falcon. Catch, fire, long three, too strong. Austin up high for the rebound. Here comes Andre on the move. Quickly downhill goes Andre. Step through move, hangs. Oh, flips it up with the right hand. Pretty move there by Andre Austin.
And we talked yesterday about his angles of release. He's so good. That one he was way outside to the right, trying not to get picked off by Falcon in a block.
Here's Torski. His reverse layup is up and good for Jaron Torski.
Yeah, just nice ball movement for the Sabres. One extra pass and then a nice drive to the baseline.
Carter Hankey stops in the lane. Now gets it off Grady Swanson. Swanson goes left, leans in, flips it up, short, rebound Kupfer. Kupfer back with it for the Demons.
Where's the score?
I'm sorry, for the Sabres. Here's a kick in the corner. Here's a three ball by Torski out of the left corner. That comes off. Andre Austin kicks Fisher left wing. He sets, fires for three. That one's off. Rebound. Oh, Lemaire comes flying in there, keeps it alive. And Fisher couldn't hang on to it. Back comes Sawyer Grubb for the Sabres. Grubb on the bounce, goes down low, taken away by Lemaire as he tried to get it to Torski.
Coaches are sitting on this side for Legacy.
Austin, he's going to step into a three. Bingo for Andre Austin.
Now, Andre Austin, 27 yesterday. I think he had 4 threes. Really coming into his own in terms of his shooting touch. Watch the rotation earlier in the year. He had a little bit of side rotation. This one is really nice.
11-4 on a BNC Bank scoreboard. Torski being hounded out high. He falls down, ball's loose. And hustling after that one was Grady Swanson.
Lutzen and Schaefer and Hafner back in the game.
Yes, sir. Another line change. Today's game brought to you in part by UPS Store located in South Broadway and Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. UPS Store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Micaiah Berryhill in the ball game. Ooh, Seibel Fox attacks. Oh, that rolls off. Shea for the rebound. Clayton Seibel Fox in the ball game. Micaiah Berryhill in the ball game. Rubidoux checking in as well. Here's a three by Austin. Same place, same result. He buries another one.
X marks the spot. High right wing.
14-4 our score in a BNC Bank scoreboard. Berryhill tied up, gets it to Rubidoux. Here's Seibel Fox. Seibel Fox, nowhere to go. Jack Schaefer cuts him off. Now right corner, Seibel Fox fires for three. Bingo.
Clayton Seibel Fox playing catch with Rubidoux, and he got open on the right wing.
14-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Austin gets in the paint, and on the drive, we're going to have a foul. That one's going to go against Parker Falcon, his first.
BNC Bank scoreboard, 12:30 to go on the other side, Scott. The Demons still lead by 4 over Minot, 50-46. That would be a monumental upset. I had Bismarck probably minus 15 at least.
Yeah, I think majority of people probably did in that one, but give
Bismarck's playing good though.
Give credit to Bill Shuttler and his team right now on what they've done. And you know, I think a lot of people probably thought that Horace matchup was a tough one for them, but
I didn't think they were going to win that one, to be honest with you.
Here's a jumper up and good there by Carson Hankey.
Twin brother of Carter Hankey as he takes it to the middle, rises up over the top of Grubb.
16-7 as pressure applied, as always, by the Demons. They break it to the Sabres. Falcon in the left corner. They didn't see him. Here's Seibel Fox. He puts it on the floor, gets in the lane, nowhere to go. Now turns, fires in the paint, rolls off. Lemaire the rebound for the Demons. 11:44 left to play here in the opening half on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 16-7. Here's Schaefer. Demons with the lead. Here's Hankey. Carson now to Weston Scott. Scott backs in. Now drops it for Jack Schaefer. Up high left side to Carter Hankey. Carter goes off a Schaefer screen, and Rubidoux takes it away.
Step right in the passing lane.
Yeah, gets it off to Falcon, and now Seibel Fox. Here's Falcon with it. Now he goes up high. Rubidoux thought about it. Now he puts it on the floor, attacks, leans in on Jack Schaefer. Contested ball comes off into the hands of Berryhill. Berryhill on the baseline. Up high, Seibel Fox straight away. Three rolls off. Lemaire runs down the loose ball.
It's a little flat, that shot.
10:50 left to go, opening half, 16-7 Demons. Scott attacks the running one-handed left layup. It comes off no good. Turn shot in the paint. That's Swanson. No, I'm sorry, that's Carson Hankey. Little ragtag, and there's a bump there by Lemaire, and that's going to be his first personal. That'll be the second on the Demons.
He had a steal, too, just couldn't hang on to it, and Legacy stole it right back.
Today's game brought to you in part by Roger Ward Moving and Storage. They've probably been helping the region with their moving and storage needs since 1942. Find them online at RogerWardMovingandStorage.com. To schedule a mover to find a quote, Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Kupfer gets in the paint. Tries to go baseline. Boy, nothing was there either. I'm not sure what made him drop that pass.
Tried to stuff it through somebody's legs.
Austin attacks. Shot comes up short. We're going to have a foul, and he will shoot 2.
Went down the right side. 3 Legacy defenders came over to pick him up, and official emphatic said he got him on the arm.
Lucas Kupfer gets called for the foul. That's his first, team second.
If anybody has any interest in getting involved in officiating, Jordan Kleingen said call him. He said, I'll take care of you. There's all kinds of opportunities to get involved in being an official.
Yeah.
We got
I can tell you one thing.
All kinds of them yesterday behind us.
Well, I can tell you one thing. For the West Fargo game and the Century game, we had several Fox 40s behind me.
We did.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Andre misses both of them.
Yeah, Andre comes up short on both of them.
Just keeps trying to look up to see the scoreboard in front of me.
Oh, here's a steal by Doctor. He finds Quinn Hafner, and Hafner with the finger roll layup.
Now the
Looking
theft and the assist by Logan Doctor.
18.
Or Luke Doctor,
Luke
excuse
Doctor, me. Yep. 18-7 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 9:56 left to play in the ball in the opening half. Sawyer Grubb attacks, top of the key, hard right side. Weigel, now they go down on Rubidoux. Now in the corner, Brody Weigel, shot fake. Got Austin on his feet, fires for 3, rolls off. Rebound, Kupfer gathers it. He goes up, off-balance shot. That comes off. Weston Scott the rebound. He gets it off to Hafner, now back to Scott. Andre Austin. Scott in the right corner. He's going to fire for 3. Got another one to Weston Scott. 2 threes.
Mama Shauna made some cookies or something for Weston last night.
We got a Ryan Family Leadership timeout on the floor on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 9:27 to go, opening half. Bismarck High 21, Legacy 7. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Great news. If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
You have built an amazing life by working hard and doing your job well. Delivering financial advice is what we do well. At Ameriprise Financial, our job is to use our skills, experience, and research to help you become more successful in today's economy. What we want you to walk away from each encounter with is satisfaction in knowing that together, we've done what we can to help you work toward a better future.
(21-7) our score to BNC Bank scoreboard. 9:27 to go here in the opening half. And our Consolation Boys semifinal game number 2. Century awaits them tomorrow morning at 11:30. And Hafner steals in the backcourt out of the timeout. Now Hafner gets it back. Left corner 3 on the way. Bingo. Oh, that's not what you want to see if you're Jason Horner.
I got to like Grady Swanson as he had a wide open look for 3, but realized, hey, Quinn is the one who made the steal. I need to take care of him, and he gave him the assist.
24-7. Here's Weigel. He answers with a 3 in the left wing. Does Brody Weigel.
Brody Weigel steps up and hits a long 3. The first pass in that left wing.
24-10. Grady Swanson jabs right. Now hands off Scott. Now he hands off Andre Austin. Cross court to Scott. He saves it. And Austin's got to run it down. Now here's Grady Swanson. Left side 3 on the way. That one rolls off. Rebound Parker Falcon on the weak side. 8:39 to play in the BNC Bank scoreboard. 24-10. Demons lead it. And there's a turnover. Grady Swanson now back the other way for the Demons. Here's Austin left wing. He's going to fire for 3. Got another one. He's 3 for 3.
Got that nice stroke. Nobody picked him up. I like what he did too, is he stepped into the shot, instead of just turning and firing it from about 25. He took one extra dribble, got closer to the line.
27-10 our score. Now here's Grubb, and it goes off his hands, out of bounds. And Legacy on the struggle bus right now.
7 turnovers already by my count. Now Coach Horner's up talking.
Yeah, he's
he's ready to coach.
He's gonna chip at one that he's not too familiar with. You notice that?
He knows these other two.
I stand corrected because now he comes after Kleingen.
Nobody watches more PSP than Kleingen does. Watches how he officiates.
There's a shot by Lemaire. It comes off. Schaefer the rebound.
Jack, you're 6'6". Nobody else is around you. You catch it, you turn and you shoot it. You don't dribble.
Yeah, you don't need a bounce.
You don't need a weather check.
What is it, Jack? Chin it?
Chin it, exactly.
Chin it, Jack. Here's Sawyer Grubb with it. Up high. Kupfer spins, now kicks out. Torski from the left elbow, that's wide right.
I think it got blocked by Austin from behind.
Here comes Andre Austin, Seibel Fox getting off the bench. Austin left side 3, make it 4 for 4.
Nobody came out and picked him up. It's like last time I checked, he's hit 3. I would say that means he's hot.
30-10 on the other end. Is that Falcon that got that one?
No, it was
Torski.
Yeah, Torski out above everybody else. Great forward pass.
Quick return there.
Yeah,
and here's Austin. Nice dump down low. Lemaire, layup, got it.
Demons passing the ball well. Finding the open guy, getting the easy looks.
32-12 our score on a BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's a poke away. No, Grubb gathers it. Now finds Kupfer on the trail. Kupfer turns and fires. That one rolls off. Rebound. Lutzen gets it to Andre Austin. Andre in the front court gets a high screen from Schaefer. Nowhere to go with it. Ball deflected and taken away by Falcon in the hands of Grubb.
5 turnovers for the Demons. Austin said, hey, that's my bad. I shouldn't have done that.
Here's Parker Falcon with it. Falcon goes baseline. Falcon, nice move there. Oh, and he got the tip and he got the end one.
He did.
Missed the shot.
It went hard at the basket, went by 3 Bismarck High defenders, hung in the air, threw up a tough shot. It was right there to get the rebound put back while he was in the air.
So we got the 2. 32-24. Today's game brought to you in part by Tyler Hagen Photography. Tyler Hagen is here capturing the action. Find the tournament action shots on the PSP Network social media platforms. Tournament photos are powered by Prairie Coatings and Shields.
I was looking at some. They're nice.
Yeah, they're really good photos. Yep. Absolutely they are. And
he had that big dunk of Sims.
Oh, did he?
Yesterday, yeah. He had a couple shots of it.
32-15 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 6:15 to go in the opening half. Here's Fisher out of the left corner. Good closeout by Falcon. Now up high to Carson Hankey. Inside, Scott has it taken away. Fisher.
Oh, right off his head then.
Lucas Kupfer says, all right, big fella. And he threw it right back in his face.
Wow.
He didn't throw it in his face.
He was high in the air. He basically shot it into his arm, and then he pulled it right down on top of his head and bounced out of bounds. That's what you call adding insult to injury.
Yeah. Here's Grubb on the back end. Now Seibel Fox. He gets Scott up in the air. Yep.
Little eyebrow fake on the leaper Weston Scott. He was way up in the air.
So Weston Scott will get called for that personal foul.
I think Chad, his father, could jump like that.
Who?
I don't know.
My guess?
No.
No.
Was his mom? Grandpa, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. That's maybe where he got it from. As Seibel Fox converts, makes it 32-16 from the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleaning and restoration. It's Serve Pro.
Do you make 1 of 2?
Is that what he did? Yes, he did.
He didn't make the second one, so I don't. Oh,
no, he made the first one.
And
another block by Parker Falcon.
He's going to quit shooting.
He got the first one. He missed the second one. It's 32-16 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 5:33 left to play opening half. Falcon attacks, step back, fires a 3. That one's off. Rebound comes down to Ross Fisher. He hands it off to Andre Austin. Austin gets downhill quickly. Now he gets it off to Carson Hankey. Inside Weston Scott. He wrapped it around. Schaefer couldn't hang on to it. Back comes Sawyer Grubb.
Demon's a little sloppy here.
Falcon on the trail, goes baseline, leans in, double clutch, off the window, too strong. Weston Scott the rebound. He flips it up to Andre Austin. Diagonal pass. Here's Grady Swan. No, that's Carson Hankey. Doubled up there. Now to Andre Austin. Now back to Hankey. Carson with it. Now high post Scott. Scott turns, kicks in the corner. Fisher, shot fake, steps up for two. That one comes off and saved by Weston Scott. And Ross Fisher goes up.
Everybody up in the air
Yeah,
there.
he got the Sabres up in the air on the shot fake. And they're going to get Brody Weigel with the foul.
I got the Sabres for one. How many they got? They got more than one, you think?
Oh, they got two.
Okay, well, yeah, wasn't
Well,
that-
actually, they know I stand corrected. They have three. I didn't
Not
mark that
far
one
off
out.
then.
Ross Fisher converts that one.
Demons still hanging in there. Up 2. 6 minutes left in that game.
33-16 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Today's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. 25 years of experience as heating and air experts. They're the factory authorized dealer for AeroSeal. Another choice to seal your heating and air game. Here's the left side three, Carter Hankey. That came out violently.
It's an air bank.
Northern Plains Heating and Air. Find them online at northern-plains.com. 33-16 our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. We're going to get a foul out high.
Lemaire reaching around from behind, trying to play a little old man defense, tip it from behind after he lets his guy go by him.
That'll be Lemaire's second. 4:29 left to play. Opening half on the BNC Bank scoreboard, it's Bismarck High 33. Legacy 16. High post, Rubidoux. Now they go, try to go to Weigel.
I think he just threw out of bounds.
I think he did too.
I think he was trying to throw it to wide. Only Weigel was looking. He tried to hold on to it as long as he could. And Kupfer's quiet game today as he has not scored. He had a nice game yesterday. 17 points and 9 rebounds. You got to get him going.
Yes, you do. Here's Carter Hankey from the left side. That's up and good for Carter Hankey.
High arching shot over the top of Rubidoux.
His first three, 36-16. Back in the other end, Rubidoux. Brody Weigel wants it, gets it. Left corner three on the way. That one too strong. And rebound run down by Quinn Hafner. Weston Scott, quick pass Lemaire in the front court. He skips left corner. Grady Swanson. Swanson puts it on the bounce, gets in the paint. Turnaround jumper on the baseline, no good. Scott tried to keep it alive on the tip, but it into the hands of Kupfer. And Hafner tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds. We'll have our Magic Toy Intermission report coming up here shortly. About 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in this opening half. Back comes Sawyer Grubb with it now on the bounce for the Sabres. Kupfer now. Kupfer, he's been awfully quiet, as Chuck said. Missed that shot. Rubidoux, the rebound on the weak side, goes up and puts it back in.
Scott was trying to box him out, but
quick return. Lemaire the miss and the follow, and he's going to be fouled on the follow.
Rubidoux from behind. Tapped him from behind. Good hustle getting back, but he was behind Preston Lemaire the entire way. One thing the Demons do is when they get it out of a missed shot, they are pushing. They are going all the time.
Yes, they are. They're going quick. Lemaire at the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throw comes up short for Preston.
Demons fans are probably split right now.
Oh boy,
they're over there. Demons are up 11 with 4 minutes left in that game, 4:24 to be exact. So probably a lot of Demon fans that are watching the girls right now, ready to come over as soon as that one's done.
Second one's up and good by Lemaire.
6 points for Lemaire. Andre Austin leads them. He's got 4 threes in a bucket for 14. Weston Scott has hit a couple threes. He's got 6.
37-18 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Brody Weigel. Weigel runs it into the front court. Goes end to end. Now he finds Sawyer Grubb up high. Boy, Grubb, you know, he's
got to shoot it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
you got
he's
a
scared
diagonal
to shoot it.
pass. Let it go.
Kupfer's shot blocked away, and then the follow's blocked.
I mean, Luke Doctor. So Coach Horner's saying, hey, you're open, shoot it, right? That's what we got you in there for. I mean, but isn't it interesting, though, sometimes when you lose your confidence, man,
it's gone.
You can't be open enough. I mean, you do not want to shoot it sometimes, and I think that's where he's at right now.
Kupfer finally gets his first point of the afternoon, makes it 37-19 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. And that one rolls off as he goes 1 for 2 from the Serve Pro free throw line. 2:55 to go opening half. 37-19. Bismarck High leads this one. Swanson. Here's Hankey with it. Carter's a long three. That one too strong. Ball fought for underneath, and
jump ball. The arrow possession goes to Legacy.
Yep, BNC National Bank. Hey, your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank.
TD and Cole on their way tomorrow morning to go up to Newtown and Four Bears to call that AB, I guess, play in, right?
Yes, it is. The AB qualifying games. That should be a fun one up there. You can see those right here on the PSP network. Rubidoux shot out of the right corner for three, comes off. Andre Austin, the rebound. He quickly gets it in the front court, kicks left wing. Lutzen, he's going to fire for three. That one's short. Rebound Rubidoux. Outlet to Sawyer Grubb. Now Grubb, and we're going to get a foul. I think it's going to be Lutzen, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it will be.
Good call.
7th team foul. I'll tell you today's game brought to you in part by Shields. Shields of Minot and Bismarck have every sporting good possible along with footwear and fashion. It's Shields.com. Shields is a proud supporter of the PSP network as well. The Shields Player of the Week. So your Grubb converts.
There we go. Notley sees the basket go through the hoop. Let her fly now, buddy.
37-20. That one was in and out for Sawyer Grubb.
Demons up by 10. Girls, 3:33 to go in the game.
Fisher out of the right corner for three, and he buries one.
Good quick snap pass by Andre Austin. Found Fisher wide open in the corner.
40-20. Demons by 20, minute 54 to play. Left corner three on the way, and by Weigel. Comes into the hand of Ross Fisher. He's going to go end-to-end, kicks corner. Here's Lutzen. One more pass, high left side to Austin.
Demons playing runner against that 2-3 zone.
Fisher in the corner now. Austin, left side three. That one's short.
Yeah, you can see him fading away on that.
Here comes Parker Falcon now into the front court for the Sabres with a minute and a half to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Down low, there you go. Kupfer, and Kupfer's hounded down there. Now out high to Falcon. Falcon backs in. Shot fake, turns off the right elbow and scores it as Parker Falcon.
It's a high degree of difficulty. Turn to his right. Andre Austin had pushed him outside that right elbow, but still really nice look. Strong shot by Parker Falcon.
40-22, under a minute to play here in the opening half. Carson Hankey, now Austin. Lutzen, left corner Fisher. He's going to fire from the left side. Too strong, and they're going to get Luke Doctor.
That's not a smart foul right there.
Nope. That's
48 seconds in the game, or in the first half. Speaking of the game, 2:48 on the other side. BHS leads by 13 now.
Ooh.
Lily Bell is at the free throw line, though. A couple shots there. So
40-22, 48 seconds left to play here in the opening half on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Consolation boys semifinal game number 2.
Seniors on legacy squad: Grubb, Torski, Schumacher, Kupfer. So definitely losing some quality basketball players, but they got Weigel back, and Barry Hill's playing really well down the stretch, as is Rubidoux.
And Rubidoux goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line.
Rubidoux's got 3 points in the first half.
40-23, 42 seconds to play. Demons with the lead. Oh, and they just add to it right there with that Grady Swanson three from deep in that right corner.
That's a spot off the dribble against that 2-3 zone that's been open a lot. Demons have made a lot of shots in that right corner.
Rubidoux from the left corner comes off, cup for the rebound. Grubb, high arcing three, back iron. Andre Austin, the long rebound.
See if they take one shot.
And then they're going to get a reach around. It's going to go against Brody Weigel.
It's the 5th team foul, though, so not in the bonus. They still got one more to give.
And substitutions now. Seibel Fox coming in, Barry Hill coming in, Torski coming in. for Legacy. 17.3 to play in the opening half. 43-23. Bismarck High by 20. Andre Austin says we're going to play for one.
Yep, that makes sense. Double high pick.
Yep, Austin attacks, and Berryhill pokes it out of bounds on the drive, and 4.5 to play. Austin will trigger it in. Goes to Swanson. Swanson, 2 seconds, a deep three. Oh, he rattles it home, does Grady Swanson as the buzzer goes off. And the Demons will go to the locker room on a Grady Swanson three to make it 46-23 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. As we turn our attention to the Magic Towing Intermission Report as we go to break. Bismarck High 46, Legacy 23. Back with our Magic Towing Intermission Report after this timeout on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Shields Visa is more than just a card. It's the freedom to go. It's a gateway to explore and do more of what you love. Imagine where the Shields Visa can take you. So join us in discovering endless possibilities. Shields Visa. Together, we've got this.
Meet Gary. Gary is an ordinary guy, but right now Gary has car trouble. Gary doesn't know about magic towing. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing. We are here to help 24/7. Magic Towing in Western North Dakota. Don't be like Gary. Remember the name and the number. It's Magic Towing.
Welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission Report as we are at halftime here. Magic Towing, remember the number and call Magic Towing when you need a tow. No job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing serving Western North Dakota. Well, if you're tuning in and you're not listening to the semifinal side right now, Bismarck High with 1:16 to play leads Minot by 14 at 76-62. And wow, Chuck, what a monumental win that would be for Bill Shetler and his program.
I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how big that is for Bill Shetler. They've been just drilled by Minot all year, and the last couple of years for that matter, and it just played, and somebody just got hurt up there.
No, it looked like there was a foul.
Fouled somebody, but yeah, that'd be a big victory, Scott. Now it's not over yet,
but
when you're 14 up with a minute left, boy.
Well,
that's a long way to make.
Minot High playing without Maggie Fricke.
Yeah, I saw her. She's dressed today.
And she dressed yesterday, too.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yep, she did dress yesterday as well.
You were over here, you saw that?
Yep,
okay.
I did.
Okay.
Yep,
yeah,
I certainly did.
That's too bad. I mean,
yep.
that's such a tough piece. Same thing with, think of Claybo last year.
Exactly.
You got one of the best players in the state. She's going to be first team All-State. And now you don't get a chance to play in the state tournament when your team is favored, to win the state tournament.
Well, we're at halftime, Chuck, here, and boy, it's been all Bismarck High, and Legacy just having a tough time throwing her in the ocean, huh?
Well, and this is a crazy stat to me. Legacy's only turned the ball over 6 times, but they've given up 17 points off of 6 turnovers, which means it's a turnover and it's a 3 for Bismarck High.
Yep.
5 threes and another bucket. I mean, that's absolutely crazy. So they pretty much have converted every single turnover and turned them into points. So that's a big one there. And then when you look at the 3-point side for Bismarck High, they're plus 30, 36-6. While the Bismarck High fans are all standing up behind us, cheering that game on, and that is going to be over. The glass slipper, Cinderella slipper, is still out there for Bismarck High as the fans are going crazy. They're going to come flying in here.
Yep. Well, our Magic Towing Intermission report rolls on with more as the Demon girls will play for a state title tomorrow night in the Bismarck Event Center. Magic Towing Intermission report rolls on with more. We come back, Chuck will have a look at the first half individual and team numbers. On the BNC Bank scoreboard, Bismarck High 46, Legacy 23. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Looking at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Welcome back to our Magic Towing Intermission report on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 46-23, Legacy trails the Demons as Chuck Claremont talking to somebody over here as we've got a final of 78-62. And for a look at those first half numbers, here's Chuck Claremont.
All right, thanks, Scott. Nope, that's not the one. Let's go this one here. For the Legacy Sabres, just 23 points. Parker Falcons got 7 of them, 4 for Clayton Seibel Fox, 4 for Jaron Torski, 3 for Brody Weigel. Jonathan Rubidoux has a triple. And then 1 point for Lucas Kupfer and for Sawyer Grubb, their total of 23. They shot 25% from the field, 80-32, but just 2 of 14 from outside the arc for 14% and did make 5 of 9 free throws. For the Demons, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in the first half for Andre Austin. I bet he keeps an eye on a double-double or triple-double. I bet they talk about that going into this second half. 5 points for Quinn Hafner, 6 for Preston Lemaire, and 6 rebounds. Good bounce back from yesterday's scoreless game. Grady Swanson hit 2 threes, including 1 late. 6 for Weston Scott and 4 rebounds. Ross Fisher has 4. Carson Hinkie has a bucket. Carter Hinkie has a triple. And that's it, 46 points. Here's the Demons. 16 of 32 overall, but they've made 12 of 19 threes. That's 63%. That's crazy. And 2 of 6 from the free throw line. That's not so good. But as I said, plus 14 points on points off turnovers and plus 30 on three-pointers, 36-6. Demons, there's a reason they're up. They've got Legacy doubled up 46-23.
Yes, they do. As we'll take one final timeout on our Magic Towing Intermission Report. We come back. Second half action right here on the PSP Network.
Heating Furniture World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale. Going on now at Heating Furniture World.
Welcome back to the exhibit hall as Bismarck High leads it 46-23. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to our Magic Towing Intermission Report. Magic Towing, remember the number, call Magic Towing. You need a tow, no job too big or small. It's Magic Towing. Put this number in your phone now, 701-509-4011. It's Magic Towing, serving Western North Dakota.
Here comes the Demon fans. Everybody's got a big smile on their face.
Yeah, they sure do, as the Demon ladies will be playing for a state championship tomorrow night.
Was it 91, right, when they won their last state championship?
Yes,
I think
sure.
Shannon
McQuaid-Eli.
No, yeah, wasn't she a senior for Bismarck High?
Yep.
Yeah. What year did Shanna graduate? Shanna Scott.
Oh, here's a steal by Kupfer. Look out. He's going to go up and the two-handed rim rocker. Lucas Kupfer with the flush.
Send it home, my friend. Got a step straight, one up high, the double pump, hang on the rim.
And then we're going to get an offensive foul. Is going to be called against Andre Austin on the other end. And Lucas Kupfer brings the Legacy crowd alive with that two-handed flush.
That's a good way to start the second half.
Yeah, it is. 46-25 on our BNC Bank scoreboard, just underway. Sawyer Grubb attacks. Nowhere to go. Now gets it off Torski. Here's Falcon, straightaway 3 on the way. Bingo. Ooh, a quick 5-0 start now. 4.
I think Coach Willem wants a timeout. Scott isn't like that.
Yeah, Coach Willem wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's a Ryan Family Dealership timeout on the floor. 17-18 to go on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Bismarck High 46, Legacy 28. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
A quick 5-0 run to start for the Sabres, just what the doctor ordered.
I think Coach Horner probably had a little motivation saying, guys, let's get ahead of it, you know what, and play hard this second half.
46-28, and that even got Jason Horner up off the bench now. He sat most of that first half. Austin crosses over, flips one up, doesn't convert it. But he draws the foul on Kupfer.
You know, the biggest part right there is hands straight up. Don't lean forward. Fishers, that's what they're going to call. You put your hands straight up.
So Andre Austin will toe the Serve Pro free throw line. Free throw by Andre is no good. Boy, he's 0 for 3 from there, Chuck.
That's kind of been his Achilles heel. I think he's shooting about 60% from the line this season.
Andre will have one more. Second one. That one missed them both.
Lack of concentration or something that he needs the second wave to get in and give him a little bit of motivation, right?
And Torski couldn't handle the errant pass there. He fell down, and it's a turnover. It goes back to Bismarck High. 46-28, 16:50 left to play. On our BNC Bank scoreboard, Bismarck High with the lead. Here's Austin. Schaefer, top of the key. Ooh. What if the big fella thought he wanted to recreate what happened last night, shoot that three from straight on. Oh, and he's hounded his Swanson. Scott in the middle of the lane, right elbow, kicks in the corner. Swanson gathers, backs in on the baseline, double up there, now finds a cutting Scott. Oh, he tried to flip it to Schaefer, but it was poked away, and it'll stay. Oh, they're going to, was it?
Not 2 seconds. It did get tipped. Falcon tipped it out of bounds, there's no question. Good job by the officials. I think he did, actually. Parker Falcon's not complaining.
Yeah, 2 seconds to get one off. They lob it to Schaefer. Oh, he couldn't finish it. Back come the Sabres. Demons yet to score here. 46-28. Sawyer Grubb. Nice dump pass on the baseline. Up and good for Jaron Torski.
Yeah, Sawyer Grubb leading that kind of delayed 3-on-2 break. Torski filled the lane on the right side.
Sabres back to within 16, and Austin attacks.
I mean, that's huge. When you're down 23, all of a sudden you blink at 16, and you got 16 minutes left.
Yep.
That is absolutely doable.
That'll be Brody Weigel's third personal foul. BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing money easy with location in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Weston Scott loses the handle, now gathers it, and ball comes to the ground. Picked up out of there by Grubb. He fires it. Torski layup, got it. They wanted it, then one, and didn't get it.
The Grubb-Torski show continues. Back-to-back buckets by Torski and assists by Grubb.
46-32. Austin gets in the paint, and Falcon falls down. That'll be his second personal. And here comes a line change. Ross Fisher comes in. Carter Hankey comes in. They lob it into LeMaire. Now Austin gets it back. Left side three, Carter Hankey, and there's a big hoop now for.
Yeah, just what they needed. You know, just Andre Austin creates so much just focus on him. It leaves guys open like that.
49-32, and then what we have there on the pass, I do believe we have a foul, and that's going to go against Ross Fisher on the pass. Second of the half. Grubb, now here's Falcon with it. 49-32 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 15:05 left to play in the ball game. Bismarck High leads it. Little jump hook there by Kupfer, comes up short. Grady Swanson pulls the rebound out. Austin shakes and bakes up high, attacks in the baseline, and they're going to get a foul. I think it's going to go against Sawyer Grubb.
Sawyer Grubb caused the travel then because Andre Austin absolutely traveled, but officials emphatic, grabbed him and pulled him. That's why he didn't dribble.
49-32, 14-52.
Who'd they call that on? Grubb? Weigel?
That was on Sawyer Grubb.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ross Fisher, top of the key. Andre
You're
Austin.
so polite lately. It's just crazy.
Between the rings. Austin down the right side, leans in. Berryhill comes over, draws the offensive foul. And Andre Austin says he was in the circle, but nope, the official didn't agree with that.
I couldn't see if he was in the circle, but that's one thing. Micaiah Berryhill, just like his sister Mia, I mean, they are really intense defensively. Smart play, came across from the weak side, recognized that Austin was open to the lane, needed some help defense.
Back comes the Sabres. Sawyer Grubb, nice pass, Kupfer. Oh, and Kupfer, Grady Swanson thought he was going to get a block, but Kupfer meets him right there.
The top of the jump.
Yeah, Grady Swanson gets called for the foul. To the Serve Pro free throw line will go Kupfer for Legacy.
Well, Bismarck High needs some energy. The second half, they are not playing with energy.
Free throw by Kupfer is short. Boy, he's struggled today, hasn't he?
Yeah, he just doesn't. Speaking of energy, he just doesn't look like he's got it.
Nope. He will
There's a lot of
one.
people battling sicknesses going around right now too. So
that one rolls around and goes in. It's 49-33. Quickly back as Andre Austin looks baseline. Grady Swanson cut off there. Back to Andre Austin, and he's got it fired off of Seibel Fox.
Seibel Fox
he just covered up.
Balled up in a turtle shell. And Austin came over and patted him, saying, "My bad, eh?" He gave it a pretty good throw. Pretty hard throw.
49-33. 14-15 left to go. Bismarck High leads this one by 16. There's a poke away by Falcon. Now Austin runs down the loose ball. Right corner, Carter Henke fires another one. That one comes off. Lemaire tried to tip it. Ball's loose. Fisher fighting for it. Still loose. Kupfer comes out of there with it. Here's Seibel Fox the other way.
Here comes our replacements.
Seibel Fox spins, hangs in the paint. Too strong. Long rebound. Ripped out of there by Carter Henke. Henke now. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Andre Austin. Austin. Fisher. Now here's Lemaire. Austin attacks, shot rolls off, and I believe we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Seibel Fox. 49-33, our score on the BNC Bank scoreboard. 13:33 to go as Nick Holberg has made his way back over to the exhibit hall. I'm sure not in a very pleasable mood.
That's not expected right there, Nick.
Yeah. And
Rubidou.
Andre Austin missed that first one.
He's missed every one so far.
Makes that one. Makes one of two, right? Yeah.
He did. If he missed the first one and made the second one, I'd just do the math, big guy. Do the century math. It's one of two.
50. There's a jump stop in the paint. Kupfer, a little baby hook comes off. Schaefer the rebound, and he gets it off to Andre Austin.
Kupfer all over him, smiling at him.
Austin heads downhill. Schaefer works on the baseline. Lutzen now. Here's Fisher. Nope, that's Henke. I stand corrected. Andre Austin backs out. Right corner, Lutzen for three. That one short, and we're going to get a jump ball, and I think we're going to have. And we are going at this time, we are going to take a little pause as we are going to switch as we have to go to the other side. So we will take a quick break. As the Sabres now here's Sawyer Grubb. Berryhill attacks, flips one up. That one comes off. And we're going to take a quick pause here as Nick Holberg's going to jump in and take this one over.
Thank you, partner.
You got it. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Finish her out.
Yeah, we certainly will. Well, thanks to Chuck Claremont and Scott Woodmansey for their call today here on this matchup between Bismarck High School and Legacy. It's 52-33. Demons on top. Falcon with the basketball down to the baseline. Offensive side of the floor. Put up a shot. He's fouled on the play. And Parker Falcon will go to the Servpro free throw line for two shots coming here. As the foul was called on number 32, Big Jack Schaefer. Third personal. Here with 12 on the dot to play in regulation. Demons and Sabres trying to keep their seasons alive here at the event center in Bismarck. Falcon good on the first from the Servpro free throw line. 52-34, Demons on top. Servpro free throw line activity here for Falcon again with the second one up and on its way. Dropped in. And Parker Falcon drops it home. Demons with possession. Here's Henke. Right to the Serve Pro free throw line. Worked it back upstairs where he got it into the hands. Here Preston Lemaire comes back away to Weston Scott up top. Hankey thought about a three now on the dribble drive. Sends it underneath. Big Jack Schaefer back to Scott in the paint. Puts it up, rolls around, no good. Rebound pulled out of there here by Legacy, and they come back the other direction now here with Jared Torski. Got it off to Comfort. Comfort right to the rack, and Comfort puts it up and in. 52-37. Demons on top. Ball comes back away now here to Bismarck High with a little spin move, razzle-dazzle there in the lane for Carson Hankey. Off the mark. Legacy with the rebound. Sent down. Other end of the floor. Opportunity there for the Sabres off the mark. Comfort gets it back in the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Demons with possession now. Here's Hankey crosses half court with it. Got it back away here to Preston Lemaire. Hankey back up now to Weston Scott, top of the key, right side, dribbles to his left, got it back to the elbow here as it's taken and worked up by the Demons here in Carson Hankey. Preston Lemaire on a runner in the paint. He was blocked halfway there by Roubidou, and it goes off on Roubidou. Jason Horner right in front of us here, the Legacy head coach. Wasn't too certain on that call, but it's Bismarck ball anyway. Bismarck will inbound underneath the rack. 52-37, Demons on top here with 10:38 to play in regulation. Demons inbound, but it's taken here by Comfort. He goes one end of the floor to the other. A little razzle-dazzle move there for Lucas Comfort, and he lays it up and in. Andre Austin coming back the other direction with a 52-39 lead. Demons trying to add to it now with a three-point attempt that was off the mark there from the near side corner. Just missed off the attempt from Swanson. Sabres with possession, offensive side of the floor. Setting up shop, this is Torski. Torski worked it around, Comfort on the near wing. Drives into the lane, here's Comfort, stops. Down to the block, put up a shot, no good. Austin pulls down the rebound. Weston Scott went hard to the floor, he's slow to get up. Here's a three attempt on the other side, counted. Quinn Hafner from downtown, and Quinn Hafner buries it home for three. 55-39, Demons up big. Parker Falcon has the counter, and Parker Falcon hits from downtown. Back-to-back threes for Parker Falcon. It's 55-42, Bismarck High on top. 9:35 to play in regulation. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well.
Defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Tournament coverage on the PSP Network, proudly brought to you by our friends at Thomas Family Funeral Home, along with our friends at Prairie Coatings of the Magic City. They bring you tournament coverage along with all those other sponsors that you see on the PSP Network. Frankly, without them, we just wouldn't be here. 55-42. Demons on top with 9:23 left here in regulation. As the Demons have possession and they work it away to the far side from Hafner. Back to Andre Austin. Andre Austin on the drive. Put it up. He's going to be fouled. Comfort got a hand on him. So did number 33 on the play. Simon Fox. And it was on Simon Fox. He's charged with the foul. Sends Andre Austin to the Serve Pro free throw line. Trying to add to a 55-42 lead, and Austin does that. He makes it 56-42 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Second attempt coming here for Andre Austin, the All-West Region selection. Two-time All-West Region selection. He's good on that second attempt, and it's 57-42 Demons. Well, the Bismarck High girls just shocked North Dakota. They took down Bonnet High at big time. 13-point win for the Demon girls. They'll move on to play for the state title tomorrow, either taking on Red River or Davies. That game just about to begin next door in the girls' semifinals. Here's Andre Austin with the basketball. Andre, coast to coast, trying to lay it up. He's going to be ending up on the floor. Kupfer make that. Parker Falcon's going to help him up. There's no call on the play. We're down to 8:48 to play here in our second half of basketball. Demons still lead 57-42. This ball game on the PSP Network brought to you by our friends at Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. It's Minot State with more than 96% of recent college grads that are either employed or continuing their education at Minot State. Deep three off the mark there from Weigel. Comes back away now to Hafter. Three-pointer, nothing but net for Quinn Hafter. Back-to-back threes on Hafter's stat line, and the Demons are up 18. Parker Falcon, step-through move. Jump shot from behind the arc, no good. Pulled down here by the Demons. Weston Scott delivers it off. Andre Austin. Austin down to the corner. Hafter, can he get another one? Just off the side of the rim from the far left wing. Falcon and company will bring it back across the floor here as the Legacy Sabres have possession at 8 on the dot to play here in regulation. Spin move in the lane. Oh, a little fancy one there. Sawyer Grubb went hard to the floor. He was fouled on the opportunity heading to the rack. Sawyer Grubb to the Serpro free throw line here for the Sabres. 12-13 team in the regular season. Through this part of the season, I should say. Carried up over the half-court line. Under 8 to play in regulation. Season on the line for both of these teams, trying to continue their year and also play for a consolation championship tomorrow. Falcon had the basketball, then there's going to be a foul charged. 7th team foul here on Bismarck High, and the foul was charged on Ty Lutson. Second personal on Lutson. Sends Parker Falcon back to the Serpro charity stripe. Serpro with 24/7 emergency service with trained technicians and advanced technology. It's Serpro. Falcon good on the first. Falcon with 7 points since I joined the broadcast here with Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont heading next door for the girls' semifinal matchup. Dropped in, and Parker Falcon goes 2 for 2 from the stripe. Lead cut down to 15. Demons with possession, trying to build on that lead right now at 60-45. Nice look underneath. Austin got it away to Lemaire, and then Lemaire was denied by Kupfer right at the rack. 7:27 ticking down in regulation. Ross Fisher, spin move, got it back up top. Lemaire comes away to Andre Austin. Here's Andre Austin with 7 on the shot clock. Went over to his right side, ball was stripped. Sabres have possession now, they get it off here. Kupfer brings it down, dropped it off, side of the rack. Shot came up there for Brody Weigel. He's fouled on the play. Northern Plains Heating and Air brings you coverage of the state tournament here on the PSP Network. Big thanks to Northern Plains Heating and Air. No other choice to seal your heating and air game. The Northern Plains Heating and Air. Serpro free throw stripe here for Brody Weigel. Hit the front of the rim on the first. Sitting on 3 points in this ball game. Trying to add more to that stat line here in this contest, and also trying to erase a 15-point deficit right now that Legacy is faced with. As time dwindles thin here with 7:08 ticking down in regulation. Lead cut to 14 as Weigel got the second from the Serpro stripe. Here's Andre Austin with the basketball. Andre worked it off to the corner. 3-pointer on its way. That one off the mark there from Carson Hankey. Pulled down here by Falcon, and Falcon brings it back across the half-court line. Legacy sets it up. Falcon, corner pocket, 3-pointer. And Parker Falcon's got 3 straight threes. And the lead all of a sudden cut down in a hurry at 60-49 as Jack Schaefer underneath the rack put up a shot that was off the mark. He was fouled on the play. Fouls on Lucas Kupfer. It's number 3 on Kupfer. Yeah, big Jack Schaefer goes to the Serpro free throw line. Rubidoux up here on the near side. He's going to come back into the ball game. Schaefer can't get the free throw to drop in. Rubidoux checks in. Jared Torski will check out. Jack Schaefer waits for the ball, still at the serve pro stripe. Shots up for Jack. Off the back of the rim, Rubidoux pulls down the rebound, and here come the Sabres. 6:30 ticking down in regulation. Sabres trailing 60-49. Legacy with possession around the horn. It comes now. Sawyer Grubb in the lane. Spin move, puts it up off the window. You better buckle up tight. All of a sudden, we've got ourselves a ball game. Legacy fans are at volume. And Jordan Wilhelm calls the timeout. The lead is cut to 9. And the Sabres find themselves right back in it.
If you're looking for a new vehicle, Ryan Family Dealerships has the best selection we've had in years. You'll find fantastic offers from Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Hold on. Ryan sells Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram?
Yes, we do, and we'd love to sell one to you. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations in Minot and Williston. Get your next vehicle from a name you know and trust. Ryan Family Dealerships.
Tournament coverage of the State Super A on the PSP Network, proudly brought to you by our friends at Roger Ward Moving and Storage. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, Roger Ward Moving and Storage can help you with your moving and storage needs. Find them online, RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com. 6:15 left in the ballgame. 9-point lead for the Sabres. They're on a run right now as the Demons trying to shut that down as the ball comes away up top for Grady Swanson, top of the key. Worked it back away here where Preston Lemaire goes to work from up top. Got it to Weston Scott. Scott's going to crash into the lane. Sent it off now to Hankey. Far side, make that Hafner rather. Comes back up to the top of the key on the dribble drive. Grady Swanson in the paint. Puts up a shot. No good. Comfer, Rubidoux scrubbing for it. Comes away to Rubidoux. Then there's going to be a foul on the Demons here with 5:46 left in regulation. It's 60-51. Bismarck High on top, but Legacy's got all the momentum right now as they will find themselves back at the Serve Pro free throw line here with Rubidoux. Well, join us for more coverage here on the PSP Network as we will have the semifinals of the boys coming up here this evening. Minot and Fargo North up first, followed by matchup with Davies and Cheyenne later this evening. Rubidoux cuts the lead down to 8 here for the Demons as Rubidoux's at the Serve Pro stripe for a second. Bounced off the front of the rim, he got it. Leads at 7, and we've got ourselves a ball game. Bismarck High has dominated the majority of this contest here today. And now it's the Demons that are on the verge of letting this one slip away as Scott brings it in. Got it into the hands here of Carter Hankey. Brings it back over to the far side here for Swanson. Down to Weston Scott. Swanson underneath. Reverse up and in. And Grady Swanson puts 2 points on the board. 62-53. Demons on top. Here's Parker Falcon. Jump shot. No, too much on it. Comfer's got it. Back away to the near wing. Jared Torski. Razzle dazzle to the rack. Puts it up and in. And Jason Horner's going to call a timeout. 7 points the difference now in the ballgame. 62-55. Demons are on top. Legacy not done yet.
World's 90th anniversary sale. Now's the time to celebrate, update, and redecorate. From furniture for every room to flooring that brings it all together, you'll find incredible anniversary savings on just what you want, just what you need. Step up to better sleep on a Sealy, Stearns & Foster, or Tempur-Pedic mattress, all comfortably priced. Plus, no interest for 5 years. Don't miss this one, the 90th anniversary sale. Going on now at Keating Furniture World.
5:20 ticks down here in regulation. 62-55, Bismarck High on top. The inbound here to the near side on their own defensive side of the floor. Trying to get across the full court press. Austin breaks it, got it up here to Ross Fisher. Into the hands it came now here for Lutzen. Goes back up to Andre Austin. Andre Austin on the left side. Drives into the paint. Kicks it back upstairs here to Hankey. Carter Hankey got it back to Andre Austin. Austin on the drive. Spin move into the lane. Spins back to his left. Then his right. Austin goes up. He scores with the basketball. No doubt in my mind, that kid's an all-stater right there. Another fancy move and 2 more for Austin. Legacy with possession now as they bring it across the half-court line. Moving to his left, Sawyer Grubb. Dished off here to Comfort. Comfort off the window, contested there. Lucas Comfort adds 2 more to his resume here in the ballgame. Andre Austin brings it up across the half-court line. Austin dished off to the corner pocket. 3 on its way. Swoosh! Huge 3 for Ty Lutzen from the corner. And the lead back to 10 for the Demons. Clear lane, one end of the floor to the other as Brody Weigel. Sawyer Grubb goes coast to coast and lays it up and in. 4:07 left here in regulation. 67-59 with the season on the line for the Legacy Sabres. Trying to keep their season going. So are the Demons, of course. Winner moves on. Loser has their season come to an end. There's no 7th and 8th place game at the state tournament, just a 5th, 3rd, and 1st. Andre Austin at the ServPro free throw line. Austin on the front end of the 1-and-1, dropped it in. Foul was charged on Legacy's Sawyer Grubb, his 2nd personal if you're keeping track at home. Here's Andre Austin. 2nd attempt, up and in, and Andre continuing to shine, putting the lead back to 10. Ball worked away here from Sawyer Grubb. Up top, here to Parker Falcon. One of the top players inside the entire West region. Finished number 2 in scoring on the season, only behind the young man from Williston and the Coyotes, Isaiah St. Romain. There's Falcon, jump shot, 10 away, and he drops it in. Lead cut back down to 8 now after the 10-foot jumper from Falcon was good. Demons with possession. Over on the far wing, it's going to be set up here from Hafner. Up to Weston Scott, top of the key, back to Hafner, to the elbow. Hafner looking, brings it back into the hands here of Carson Hankey. Now Andre Austin taking some shot clock time down to 5, now 4. Ostrom on the move, brings it back up. 3-point attempt on its way. Swoosh! Quinn Hafner for 3. 9 points since I joined the game for Quinn Hafner. 3rd 3-pointer in the line. On his stat line is Andre Austin. Has the takeaway at one end of the floor. Goes to the other. Puts it up and scores. And Andre Austin gives the Demons a 74-61 lead with 2:59 left here in regulation.
When it's time to choose your team, you want to pick the best.
I pick Carson Wentz. I pick Hunter Lipke.
Where'd you come from?
I was in football just like you.
Always choose people you know and trust for your team, like your community bankers at First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's going to go. So
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved.
Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Under 3 minutes to play in regulation. Bismarck High leading 74-61 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Quick timeout comes to a close, and Legacy will have possession underneath the Bismarck High hoop, 90 feet away. Here's Parker Falcon with the basketball. Guarded by LeBaire. Falcon's across the half-court line. Kicked out of the corner. Comfort back to Falcon. Falcon gets it back down to Comfort. Comfort dancing towards the paint. Weston Scott went up, freed the basketball, and it's a 3-on-1 Demons. Scott tried to send it across to Andre Austin. Pocket pick by Sawyer Grubb. He goes up to the other end of the floor, hands it off there to Torski, and Torski lays it in for the points. 74-63, Demons still on top. Austin towards the rack, Schaefer with the help. Austin went down hard, and Legacy's got possession of the basketball here. 3-point attempt on its way, just off the side of the rim for Torski. Weston Scott's got it. Andre Austin says just slow it down a bit. That's what he does. As Andre Austin's got possession. Way outside the arc on the left side, and then Austin's going to be fouled by Sawyer Grubb. ModernBraces.com, Prestwich Orthodontics brings you this ball game here on the PSP Network. It's ModernBraces.com. 0% financing. Free consultations either in the office or online at Prestwich Orthodontics. 2:02 to tick down here. The final stanza of this consolation round matchup. Loser outplay as Andre Austin from the Serve Pro stripe hits again. And Andre Austin takes the lead to 75-63 with 2:02 left here in regulation. Second one for Austin is up and good. Lead back to 13 now as Legacy's got possession here. Sawyer Grubb turns the motor on, trying to kick it out to the far wing. He did, got it to Torski, but it's taken away by the Demons, and back comes Ty Lutzen. Andre Austin from the point guard position, carrying across the half-court line. Here's Andre Austin in the one-on-one against Grubb, goes to his left side, kicks it up top, into the hands of Lutzen. Back away down to LeMaire. Hankey outside the arc. He's going to bring it back away here to the near wing where it comes into the hands of Lutzen. Hankey hounded here, down to 90 seconds to play in regulation. Shot clock at 4, down to 3. 3 attempt on its way, front of the rim, no good there. Off the mark from Hankey. And then Kupfer will lose a handle on the basketball. The Demons get it back with 80 seconds to play. 76-63, Bismarck High. You can hear those Bismarck High fans starting to come alive just a bit here in the exhibition hall at the event center in Bismarck. Demons looking for win number 19 on the year. It's a must-win situation to keep your season alive here at the state tournament. Austin got it away to Hafner. Now Hankey. Back up to Andre Austin with 1:05 ticking down here in regulation. Preston LeMaire kicks it up top. Hankey back to Andre Austin. Shot clock down to 7. Andre on the left side. Razzle Dazzle moved it back up top to Hankey, and he buries for 3. Carter Hankey with his second three-pointer here in the second half. And the Demons are up 79-63. We'll get a full line change coming in here for Bismarck High School as the Legacy season's going to come to an end. They're going to drop to 12-14 overall in this 23-24 campaign as the Demons are well on their way with a 16-point lead and 45 seconds ticking down on the final time clock on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Between the legs for Sawyer Grubb. Step back, jump shot, falls short. 30 seconds to play. Ball sent into play here by the Bismarck Demons. They bring it up across the timeline here with Bieber. Bieber to Meshke. Into the hands now here of Slack. 15 seconds. Only about a fraction of a second between shot clock and game clock as Jordan Wilhelm says call off the Dogs, hold it at midcourt. The Demons will be victorious in this ball game. Final 79-63. Planning Team Financial Shots Crossroads postgame show comes up next. We'll break this one down for you as Bismarck High gets the victory and keeps their season alive with a 79-63 win over Legacy here today.
This presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by PSP Network. It's game day.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FinRun SIPC. Investment advisory services offered through New Edge Advisors LLC, a registered investment advisor. New Edge Advisors LLC and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
How would you like to turn this into this? With Shaw's Crossroads Fuel to Food Reward Program, you can. Here's how it works. Pick up a fuel tracker card from any of our C-store cashiers. Every time you fill up with gasoline or diesel, use the fuel tracker card to record your gallons. Once you reach 1,000 gallons, you'll be eligible for a $10 gift card to Shaw's Crossroads Restaurant. Start earning your rewards today at